Everybody, and not only not Saturday, happy Friday up in here on the live stream, but also happy HCS Salt Lake City Day 1 watch party. That is right, your boy Above Average Cody is back on the watch party grind. I'm actually super excited. I set aside a lot of time this weekend to sit down and watch part of these matches with y'all. Of course, we are fortunate enough to be on for not only the first Optic match, as you can see, we got Formal here in the background, and we will also be live throughout tonight for the second Optic match, which I believe is 5:30 Central, which is 6:30 Eastern. So I plan on running. What is that gonna be? It's probably gonna be 3-4 hour stream by the time it's all said and done in here. So hopefully some of y'all are into watching your boy Cody watching the HCS, because of course the HCS is ending soon, so the watch party is going to be limited for a while. So we gotta get while the getting is good. But I gotta flex the shirt. This is the Rich and Lonely BTH collab, and dude, this is probably one of my favorite shirt designs I have ever seen, let alone owned. It is so sick, dude. You got little Richie running with the energy sword, and of course the slice through the BTH logo, and I absolutely love the colors, and I'm not just doing this to make a short so that hopefully Rich and Lonely retweets it. This is actually the dopest shirt I've ever had. I got a hat too, but it's kind of big on the front, and I don't want to crush it down with the headset, so I did not also throw the hat on. I'll probably get the hat. I think I have it in the other room, but the hat I really like, dude, and I just like the whole... I like that they did the BTH collab. I think it's really dope. I actually really want to get some of the new SSG merch that I think dropped today, actually, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, y'all, we're going to be chilling. We're going to be watching some HCS, and this is, honestly, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super pumped to catch the Optic, catch the first Optic match, because I always miss the Optic matches with the live streams, bro. I'm either too late or I'm too early on Saturday, and the match is coming up. So Saturday we'll be live a little bit later, so we can get hopefully be live during more of the matches and stuff like that. So I'm pretty pumped. But anyways, leave the thumbs up over on the YouTube. Go follow over on the Twitch, and let's lock in and chill, bro. FaZe vs. TSM was fun. I am upset I missed that match, but I had to fly home, and then I had to, I got my workout done really quick, so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. So I'm locked in. My only focus is the HCS this weekend, and it's been a while since I've been able to set aside that time for HCS. I'm pretty pumped about it, so... Maximus was good. Hell yeah. Wish I could be at the event. I live a few cities away from SLC. Damn, bro. How come you didn't make it? I wish they had one freaking closer to me, bro. I'm sad that I didn't make it to an event, but I'm even more sad that freaking, no HCS next year, bro. I'm super bent up about it. I'm hoping they bring a COD event back to Boston for the CDL next year, because the CDL event I went to in Boston last year was really dope, but we'll see what happens. Brent, what's good, brother? How we doing, Brent? Brent, you watching a ton this weekend or what?
I can't keep going back to the fact that there's a lot of pressure on those guys, and I'm hoping to see Piggy and Yaxon also step up in that role as well, because
so let's be real, Optic about to fold these guys, right?
Some of all the parts to thrive. Otherwise, you'll crumble. You'll crumble.
I have definitely seen Piggy and Yaxon really step it up as of late, and they have been great. The biggest question comes through with consistency, and that's really what I want to see from...
Brent, you want to Discord it up if you're bored? Are you watching on your PC?
This is where you start it, right? Show us what you've got. Guns blazing. You know that Optic kind of have a slow start traditionally so far this season. We'll see if that has changed and if there's any work that's been put in to stop that from happening. But
Optic gonna win, but Optic is trash. All right, bro. The hate's coming out a little bit in the second half of that statement, but I appreciate the honesty first.
And Golden Boy, I do love you, but it's not you, man.
I knew it.
Also, y'all, I am so freaking ready, dude. Having the protein shake now. I had one of the kids at work today. I gave him $5 to run and get me a Celsius at the gas station because I wasn't going. So I have an energy drink ready to go. So we are gonna be locked for tonight, bro.
In terms of efficiency and slaying power, how does it work perfectly for you? If you're looking at a team in the lineup, how many need to do what role?
How do they carry you?
I think there's a lot.
In the process of currently moving? Damn, bro. Hopefully moving somewhere better, though, on your own terms, I hope. If so, that's great news.
He'll take one at a time.
Optic gonna win the event, still trash? Hell yeah, lock. Now we're spitting.
first time might not
Envy's
stand
really
for
good,
the
actually.
team,
It's impossible to tell.
especially in terms of FPS
No,
roles.
I think
It's
this
not
will be a
really
really good
traditional
event,
roles in
honestly,
Halo.
like
So how do you kind of
gameplay-wise,
work
because
that with superstars on a team like Optic?
just a
to
lot of
manage
the
to
way
find
things
perfect
have shaken
balance?
out, I
Yeah,
feel
if
like.
you have all superstars
Why
on
does
the
it feel like
roster,
forever
you
since
pretty
the
much
last
have the
event?
same
How long has it
power.
been?
That
Right.
part isn't the worry.
Did you see Celsius
At
had a
that point,
recall
it's
for a
just
large
figuring out
portion
how
of them
we
being
play
filled with
offense
alcohol?
and try to
Yes,
beat others.
Ario Nova. It's good to see you, by the way. I feel like I haven't seen you in chat in a while. But real talk, it's at first off, it's insane that actually happened. But like a lot of places use the same canning, bottling places all the time. But apparently it was still a high noon
I love that, and I think,
case
you know, teamwork is
with
really
high noon in the
one of
cans,
the
but the
biggest-
label was
yeah, it's
Celsius.
very
Like, how does that even
underrated.
happen, bro? That's
Different caliber
crazy.
individuals. If you don't have teamwork and
That's
dynamic,
actually
truly
insane.
chemistry, for a
Jeff,
lot
what's
of the
going
time
on,
it
brother?
doesn't
It's good
work.
to see you,
Yeah,
man.
and
By the
that's
way,
what
guys,
you do.
how
It's not like
is
anyone has exact
how's the
controls.
volume?
People have
Is
the
my
sense
volume
and
over
guess
them
as you're
good?
on
Like,
rosters,
obviously,
you're
I'm
like the 9 through 16
displaying
range or
my
5 through 8 range in some
opinion
points you're
over what
doing
they're doing. So
maybe less subjective than you normally would on a
yeah, man,
team
I've been
where
out of the Halo
so
game for real, but I still try to come
but,
by sometimes,
you know,
even if I'm
once
just
you're on a
lurking. I
team of-
appreciate
once
that
you're
so
like the
much,
top
man. I
four,
really, really do.
everyone is doing their
It's always
part,
good to see a
chipping
familiar
away at the
face around these
flags,
parts.
at the strongholds,
I mean,
For sure.
my
at
familiar
the-
face always
at the
here,
ball
but
time. But then, yeah, maybe you do have certain setups where it's like, hey, let's get this ball in the hands of Snakebite. He's going to know how to rotate it better.
And that's what makes Optic really one of the most dangerous teams going into what their third big tournament this year, even before you want to count the Invitational. They talked about it during the podcast. They talked about the fact that now they don't have to over-communicate to figure out what their other players are doing. Formal knows what Bound's going to do in this situation after playing with them with so many reps in scrims, online tournaments, even on LAN. He knows what Renegade wants to do. And when you have that unspoken communication on top of good comms coming, you just get more experience. You get
sounds
more
groovy.
comfort.
Volume's good. You're loud and
I
clear.
think
Let's
that's what Optic
go. That's what we
has
like to
come
hear.
into.
Knock on wood, I have
Just
not had
so
any
you
stream
know,
problems
folks at home, I'm
since
streaming right now.
the
I am
last
in Germany.
OBS update. So
But
maybe
if I could
OBS
start
was
the
having
game,
an
I
issue.
would. I
Things have been
promise you
pretty
that we're
freaking
just
good
getting
lately.
everything
So
ready on stage to make sure the
knock
players
on the
are good to
wood.
go, and while we are doing that,
Optic is my home
hear us.
team.
Yeah.
Been to their event in
I do have
Arlington.
another
I
little
just
thing
don't like
about this,
formal.
and
I'm a
kind of
Lucid
the
fan.
big
That's
praise
fair.
for the team.
May I ask
We
why
have
you
a
don't
big
like
argument about IGL.
formal?
How many times do we hear about IGL in Halo now?
I
And
feel
it's
like
on
if you
Reddit,
don't
it's
watch
on
the
X,
Optic
it's
content,
everywhere.
formal
In
definitely
chats,
comes
you know,
across like
IGL right
really
now, I
rough
think,
around
has
the
completely
edges.
been
But like if
obliterated
you
by
watch him
players.
in
It
like on
comes
like the
from players
podcasts and
themselves.
stuff,
IGL
he's
just
literally
no
like
longer really exists. And top
he's
tier
a if you're like a
communication
if you're like a
shared
locked in
throughout
like
the team
grinding
is so
type
much better
person,
since
like
the
you
situation of
love
Halo.
formal. Like
I'm
he
really
is
curious to know, your
like
thoughts on that and kind of how the players have
he's
evolved
just
the
a
meta
if
of
I
the
were to
leader
start
in their own
an
team.
esports org and I needed somebody to like
Even back in my
be
era,
like a
it
fucking
wasn't like
anchor
I
for
was
the team, bro.
sole
The
IGL
type of
caller
formal
on something like
personality is
Boss. Like,
exactly what I
there
want
were times where
because
we
like
would
he's
practice
locked
stuff that
in.
maybe I helped lead some
Like
strategy
he
talks
will
or
do whatever it
just
takes to
different
fucking
discussions
win,
around
and he's
POE,
fucking
but,
hilarious, bro. Like
yeah,
he
more
has the
game.
personality. It's
It's
just
more
like he's
who has
like
the most
like
information is making some
it's
of
just
those,
like a really
most
what you'd
challenging
want
calls.
in like a
And
competitor,
people
bro.
take
And
all
like
this
but
week,
obviously
that's all. Let's go
his
do that.
his
I think
what's the
also
word I'm
trust
looking
plays
for?
a massive part
His
of
resume speaks for
communication,
itself. Let's go
how
with
you
that.
approach things as a team and the decision making, and of course, you know, you can't really strategize.
Not
as
formal,
much as I
definitely a
think
goat.
many
Honestly,
people
I don't
would
like him
for
because of the
Halo, especially
podcast.
on
Just don't
objective
like him.
maps,
It's
you
a
have
me
to
problem,
teammate.
but it makes
It's lovely
Optic
that
trash.
you can
No,
also
I
watch
understand, bro.
streams on your
I mean,
own, which is
let-
very different to online.
if we
There's
all
a
like
whole
the
other
same
bout of
team and the
elimination
same
coming
player,
forward
bro,
from you
esports
teammates.
would be boring as
There's a
fuck.
lot of
All right,
strategy
that's
in
all
terms
I'm
of
gonna say.
systems, though,
You know
as
what I
well,
mean?
because
Like
you often do
like
kind
for a
of have
team
the
to
eyes
be like
focusing in
that
towards the
alpha,
middle,
it,
focusing
you
more
need
towards the
haters,
center.
bro. You know,
But it's
like
very
like
interesting to
FaZe
see
in
kind of
Call of
how
Duty
that
right
works
now,
out,
bro.
especially
Like
with roster changes too.
I mean, they've been losing recently, but like they're so good, but like there's so much hate for them that like it makes them as relevant as Optic with like the hate, if that makes sense, dude. Like it makes for like good fucking like like
So right
like a good dynamic, I guess. I wish me, you, and Bandos could compete there with someone. What do you mean? Do you mean like what? Brett, yeah, I need you to elaborate, bro.
And I like to just make sure I was in the middle as well because I'm very loud and I can,
Yes.
you know, communicate. Surprise.
Very loud.
Very loud. Oh, the loudest, some say. But the important reason why you want to do that is because you want to be able to like dig people up from holes. You know, because there are a lot of. It's very easy to get into a mental prison when you're playing Halo.
I live
Things
within a
aren't
mental
going
prison,
well
bro.
for you. It just starts to get worse and worse and worse. So you need those calm voices to kind of bring everyone back. And I think it's part of the reason why, like, I look at teams like TSM, for example, even though they did lose, it still is like, that's a team of people who have trusted one another for an incredibly long time. And look at the results. They do speak for themselves. You look back
I haven't
at, like,
booted up
all the
anything
teams
that needs
had
the sticks in a
success
while.
as
That
well,
sounds
right?
that
Stick
statement
together,
alone sounds
trust,
crazy as fuck.
communicate with one another. It's a very, like, important part of it.
But I get what you mean.
Come onto the stage and expect to be
How
great
come?
because you
Can I ask you
find
why?
individually talented players. You need to find a way
Bro,
to
what do you
make
mean?
yourself-
Elaborate what?
That's the real
Elaborate
question,
on the
right?
statement
How do
you
they
said. Are
use
you
this
saying
gel
like
in a land
you
environment?
would
This
want
team
to
needs
compete
figure
with
it
us
out.
three, or are you
And
just
what
like
better way
making a
to
joke
battle
that Goose should come
against
back, bro?
the best team in the world right now, you know?
Because I could take that either way. Because that could be like you know, like imagine like you're trying to bait Goose into replying to us, and you're gonna say, "Damn, bro, I really wish me, you, and Bandos could compete there with someone." You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm saying elaborate. Like, what do you mean? Bro just bought Astro A40. I gotta say, it's a pretty damn good headset. So Jeff, it took my big nog a little bit of time to get used to the A40, but dog, these things are freaking
People were so excited.
4 or 5 years old, bro. They sound like they did out of the box, honestly. They're held up like, bro, I could throw these on the floor right now and they'll be good to go. The only thing is, like, some of the paint scratched off the top. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I think we're seeing that with a lot of these teams.
So, like,
now.
even if,
The
like,
grass is
people
green
want to
on
knock
both
how they
sides.
sound or
It's
whatever, I'm
like,
sure there's
the
better
greenest
sounding
spot happens to be
headphones
the
out
green
there,
wall
bro.
right now.
But
That water that's trickling
how
off the
long these
sprinkler,
have
urging
lasted
back and
is,
forth
like,
with your own
enough.
teammates. But
Goose
yeah,
is
you
retired.
see it
So,
happen
Brent, are you
against
saying
Bandos.
someday you would like
Wait,
to
like,
compete
just because I play
with
against the
Bandos
person
and I
think
at
that
an
you're good
event?
against them, you don't take into account all
with
the
a
other
different
factors.
fourth,
Oh, wow,
obviously?
like, we're having this issue as we're trying to work together. This part's not shaking out the way
Seem
we
well
expect.
built. They, like I said,
So,
they're very solid, bro.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of these teams
Even the cord. I know I've had buddies with the cord have the cords go. Mine's fine. Mine's beautiful.
I've gone around the block, dated a few other players and teams.
You caught up to
I'm
Goose,
back,
I'd say?
I'm back. We got
Speed
this.
dating over here.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. That boy was that boy made a career out of stealing your kills, Brent. I ain't quite at that level. But then again, you're higher now, so could I have been stealing your kills a while back? Maybe.
What's the streets talking like?
Yeah, SLC got some good
I'm still
shots.
cracking
That's
up at your
what
bro. What do you
I'm
mean?
telling
Elaborate
you,
what?
bro, I didn't even know SLC food was that
That's funny,
good.
bro.
I'm sorry.
I still have a working pair from 2010. That's what I'm saying, bro. These things last,
He
dude.
wasn't really focused on the conversation.
But nah, Brent, legit. So I've said this before. If I could just compete at an event, even if it's one time, bro, I don't even have to win or be competitive. If I could just be somewhere at an event with a team being like, let's lock in and fucking win this shit, that's my dream, bro. I don't need to win a world championship. That'd be like fucking like Mount Everest above my dream. But like, it's a dream of mine to compete in some capacity. Just cause, dude, I've grown up watching esports, bro. I've watched this shit. I remember when they were at the X Games and shit, dog. Like, I've been watching this for so long, man. If I could ever live that in any capacity.
From the challenge, and I think that's really important in a squad
I like that you can easily replace most of the parts on them. I like that if you want to, you can fucking change the colors of the earpieces. I like that you can take the mouthpiece out too, because obviously I don't run a mouthpiece. Run it. I remember in Halo 3 doing every one of the combines and placing well in them. So I'll be honest with you, what it would take for me, and maybe I'm holding myself back, I would need somebody to come to me dead ass serious. I'm not saying it has to be Brent. Obviously, I'd like it to be Brent, but if somebody came to me and said, Cody, I mean, I need to take a few more steps first, but like obviously I'm gonna keep working and trying to get better. But if somebody came to me and said, Cody, I want you to be like on this 4-stack and grind with us and lock in and see where we can go, I would be like,
All right, let's do this.
let's get it. And I'd probably dedicate a lot more time to Halo, but it's like right now it's like there's not much going on, so it's like I'm just going at my own pace. Anyways, we're finally getting into a game here, bro, so I can stop yapping to eat up the dead air.
I'm so sorry for yelling in all of your ears right now.
Any given
but for the
weekend
time being, you're just
could
gonna
be your
have to
weekend,
deal
G.
with
No,
us.
seriously, like
versus
that's
Envy,
the best part of
the original
esports,
classical,
bro.
As well.
The top teams off, the bottom teams on, the underdogs feeling themselves, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's...
Against one another. It's a little bit different, obviously, this time around.
I fucking love esports, man. That's all there is to it.
It's always nice to
all
see
there is to it.
familiar organizations going up against each other.
Wi-Fi strong,
in
Query
Halo.
Slayer.
Optic versus Envy.
Optic
We
lose
start
this
things
first
off
map,
on
bro.
Wi-Fi
HCS weekend about to
strongholds.
be lit.
And we were talking about this on the deck.
I remember my 15-year-old
There's gonna
ass
be
rolling
a
up
lot
to
of
the
pressure on
combine
Envy
and shitting on
to
strong
come out
side.
of the gate swinging here. Same
Sheesh.
for Optic.
Let him know,
Don't
bro.
get it twisted. But Walshy, there is
Legit, bro,
certainly
though. I'll be
an
honest with
aura
you,
of
as from the
dominance that
bottom
Optic can
as I
project
am
if
in
they're
Halo,
able
if
to
I
vault
got good enough at Halo and I showed up and I beat somebody with like a bigger name than mine, oh my god, I'm losing my fucking mind. Y'all would probably see a side of me that you never wanted to see. Legit, dude.
Drop games.
I'd be like insanely hyped. I'd be yelling, bro.
Going to elimination bracket round 1. So we will find out what Optic we're going to be witnessing here in Salt Lake City.
Slow starts, you know, it does remind me of a lot of teams that have struggled with that across a lot of games, because you know, especially in these kinds of environments, right? You want to start on the good foot, get some you know, get some good reps in there, right? But hey, sometimes the other team has other plans, right?
Yeah, but other considerations that you have for someone like Optic is their sights are set towards Shopify right
Yeah.
now. Like when I was on a top team.
Chad,
back
who's
in the
getting in the final,
we
bro?
weren't scouting teams
I'm gonna
that
call
were
it now. It's Optic Shopify again. I'm just gonna say it.
No, we would sometimes.
But I
ask
will
the
say
players
somebody
to
like
come
Nemesis
to
is gonna
the
knock
game,
out somebody you don't expect.
Yeah.
But you are crafting your strategy.
I just
on
hope
saying,
it's not
what can we do to
Optic.
Get that 1% better to take down Shopify next time and not make the series as close.
And we will see whether or not that comes to fruition here in Salt Lake City. But we're starting things off right out of the gate. You got Optic in the blue, Envy in the red. And already a trip cap for Optic right at the start. Now we are getting some pressure over here towards C, but let's keep in mind that this is a powerful start here for the Green Wall.
Yeah, look at this, just dominating every single location they can at the moment. Also not even
They do get the
afraid
camo.
to give up C. I love
Just
the fact
disappointed
that there's
HCS
times
ain't
where
coming to Vancouver. We
teams
finally
get
have an
trip caps.
esports
Sometimes
team
they
for
overly
COD, I
commit
think.
and
Yes,
they
Serge.
die trying to hold the
I'd
trip
go to
cap.
those events.
Optic
Cocoa
right there
Puffs.
just had Envy walk into
I
a
wish it was
couple free
HCS, but
deaths
if you
into
get a
C,
chance to go to a
recapture
CDL event,
and continue to hold their stronghold.
A lot of work went
Do it.
into ending this trip.
Very
cap.
lit.
He's
So
gonna be
lit,
flipped
bro.
to the
Oh
side
my
right
god.
now. A little pressure coming in
Envy
here
can
from
easily
Walsh.
overperform. They could also get
Long
destroyed,
Squirrel.
though.
That's a double kill there for
Brent, you want to hop in disc?
as well. You got to keep eyes though over toward. Oh, nice shot from Legend over toward mid. And I was going to say you got to keep eyes.
Here's a
here
big
toward
thing
B
too,
side.
though, and this
There
is
was
what
some
I
pressure
fucking
there
love
on
about
the,
Halo. Map 1
with
don't
Nets,
decide
but
shit.
it does
Why
feel
does
like
this seem
is
like
some good
laggy,
control.
bro?
Now, even though Optic did lose B control,
Should I try to
they still
refresh
accrued
this?
60 points at the start here.
They lost B, but they had the entire map there. The fact that Legend was able to go over towards training dummy and
Freedom.
out the entire way, he knew that every single player was either at Bags or at B, and Optic had the entire rest of the map.
I don't know if it looks like that for y'all.
Big fight here. Position going to try and see if he can get the better of his opponent, but instead it's going to be Renegade there for the trade. You do have someone there. It's formal to answer the call to see if he can actually flip this one. There's one more play, I believe.
I gotta lounge a little bit, y'all. I don't need to be so proper today. I'm not gaming,
That's
dude.
going to be a quick kill there. And you got Optic now, able to get 2 down. They're going to start to march their way over. That's a triple kill there as well. So that is going to be a big problem for both squads here. They're both trying to jockey for position over here toward B.
That's the easiest indicator for your
trade.
team. As soon as someone calls out triple,
I'm not caught up at all
last
this Halo
person is,
season. I'll be
put
honest,
pressure
Ario
on
Nova,
the side,
I fall
find out
behind a
where the
little bit on the
spawns are,
rosters
grab
too,
the
just because I don't follow it as
strongholds, and
closely
everything's gonna go
nowadays, because it's just
Going
life's
in the
busy,
favor
man.
of
But
Optic it is. Got the QT now activated here for Bound. See what he
things
can do
are
with
pretty
that.
interesting, I ain't
The
gonna
moment he
lie.
gets pressure, he'll just teleport right back to the safety. But he knows exactly where that target's going to be located. Clean kills. That's a double kill there for Bound. It doesn't get any better than that. And on top of that, too, you also got the camo. Man, it's like Christmas for him in August.
Yeah, it's gonna
Right,
turn to
today's
a
August.
landslide
Is it
pretty
August
quick
now?
here,
I
low
don't
key,
know.
I think.
Time's elusive.
Just
Optic
absolute
2 dead.
everything, and you're right, GP. It's just he's able to run around, finish off those kills, and there's sometimes you even almost have to wonder where he picked off that first kill on Descendant. Descendant's just trying to buy time, and Halo,
Is
you
Lucid
totally
on a
play your
spree
life,
after getting
but
dropped?
sometimes
I
you're
mean,
playing your life, and you're not going to help anytime soon. Sometimes you're staggering to death.
They
And one of the things
the
that we gotta
SSG
note
roster
here is
they
when
had
you
really
look
didn't
at
do good.
the kill, not the kill people, the scoreboard rather. Who were the players we were talking about being the X factors in this game with Tony and Lottie on the desk, right? You had Bound and Legend on the Optic side. Look at their efficiency.
I was gonna go
putting in numbers, as
to
well
a
as
local
Renegade,
Marvel
you know,
vs.
right now as a
Capcom.
beast
My
as
friend
well.
was
But
trying
then we
to
were
qualify
talking a
for.
lot
I don't
about
even play it.
Precision and Descendant and
Dude, esports is just so lit, bro. I might go to any esport event they have near me, dog. Like, oh my god, it's so easy to pick a team and get hype, bro. I wish esports was bigger than it is. I mean, it's obviously come a long way, but it's like, dude, like for how many people play these games, dog, it's like, I mean, HCS and COD are pretty freaking huge, I can't lie. And like, you look at the CS scene, so I guess it is pretty huge, but
they get a couple kills here or there, they drop, but nothing has really streaked together where they get a few kills, keep Optic down, they have numbers, and they're getting 2 strongholds and are in a comfortable position.
Yeah, it's never been a comfortable spot, and good, gorgeous shot there from Renegade. Might be going for the no-scope here as well, but just such a smart play, going back to his team, preserving that sniper, because you can see where that push is starting to come through. Now, we got A and B flipped. Got to take out a few members of Optic Gaming here in order to feel comfortable in this position if you are Envy. And you got Renegade, who really hasn't been contested, so he's been able to freely run around the map. No one's been there to really stop him.
Yeah, this entire time, like Silo or training, training dummy side.
Renegade doing his thing. Low-key, I feel like this Optic roster works really well together.
So, especially when they have
like, I
sniper,
felt
you're
like there
not
was
trying to go out in the
times,
open, give a free kill
I mean,
to
obviously
someone like
Formal
Renegade,
wanted
but
this God
because of
squad,
that,
but it's like, I
entire
feel like
time, it's
they're,
very predictable where Envy's
there
coming
was
from.
times with the last
They don't
Optic
have
roster where
many
it's like they
other
just weren't
routes.
clicking, bro. Like
Optic
somebody was
always
like
know where they
lagging
can
behind or
cheat.
like, but this,
200 points
dude,
of
this
Optic
roster,
cross
dude, it
here.
feels like there's like not
Yeah,
enough to
ready
do
for
for
that
some
one.
people, you know what I mean?
Of course, so now Precision
Like you'll
gets
have
the
like
better
Legend
there.
with like a
Renegade
bad
doesn't
stat
have
line
to
just
work
because
with
like
anymore, but
everybody
Legend's
else
there
was
to pick up the
literally
third
on
one shot.
fire.
See the scrap happening down low there toward B side. Jackson, a big pickup there. Actually, Scratch Chat, excuse me, I was Piggy with the double kill. So he's going to continue to hold down in the nest now.
All right. See if they can dig their feet in though. Optic's gonna get the camo.
In Optic's face, and they cannot allow this. There's going to be another camo that Optic manages to run away with here.
They have the camo. Can they hunt this down? They do not know where Renegade's at. I like that play from Renegade.
That's a
As soon as
great
they
play
realize
by
that
Renegade
slide's
there,
taking
dude.
place,
I
they
die
can
there
take
9
some
times out of
shots
10,
and just lose
honestly.
down. This isn't like
And the
season 1
10th
here
time that I
with
don't die, it's probably
Infinite.
because Brent gets the
As soon as
kill,
you get a
if I'm being
camo,
honest.
As soon as you get a small lead, you have
Noah
to take
was
that
good,
advantage. See
baby.
people's
You
eyes
heard the
just
man.
too
Everybody
big.
be sure to like that
know.
stream.
They'll feel it in their 30s.
I'll take that as a yes.
Big kills though coming in now. That's going to be 3 down for Envy. Scratch that, make it 4. All 4 down for Envy, and Optic Gaming now on the path to be able to make a trip cap happen if they want. But look at the pressure now. Starting to come from Envy. Rather, I should say recovery.
No.
They're trying.
How does
to
Renegade
prevent
not react to
the
that,
bleeding
bro?
From being a little bit too out of hand, because we're getting close
Oh,
to the wire, and
no.
it seems like Renegade and the rest of the boys in Optic are not
Oh
stopping.
no.
Just all those
It's a
different
playground.
engagements from Renegade.
Renegade's
just
dancing
played
on
that
him, bruh.
perfectly. Got damage, predicted just right where people are coming from.
Oh no.
Just like
Oh, you
that,
got the trade at
it's
least.
Another trade.
I mean, they've basically been spawning
Legend about to hit a
toward
clip before the
dummy
game
side
over.
of the map for a good chunk of the latter part of this game,
Oh.
and they have really struggled to
Almost
be able to
should've
break
leaned that,
out of there.
maybe.
It's
No.
getting down to the wire. That's basically going to do it. 250 locked in potentially.
But wait,
it is
there's
stopped, and
more.
now that's
Never
it.
mind.
So,
It's over.
Optic Gaming a clean start here in Salt Lake City. We were talking about it on
Chat,
the
I don't know if y'all
what
were in here earlier,
does
but look at this
Envy need
Rich
to
and
do?
Lonely
They need to
BTH
come
shirt,
out
dude.
strong,
This
out of
is
the gate
literally my
swinging
favorite shirt
with a
design
lot
I've
of
ever fucking
ferocity,
owned.
And instead, it was the green
It's
wall
so
showing
sick.
why
I keep
they
looking
are
at it in the
best
webcam, and I
world
love
right
the little
now.
Richie with the energy
just
sword.
Optic looking so dominant there.
Neighborhood, what's good, baby? Good to see you, man.
Not
I'm
playing
doing very good. How are you?
crazy, And just looked really routine. It was also, yeah, it was a tough situation for Envy the entire time. It didn't feel like a lot of times throughout Strongholds, you have these big swings back and forth where all 4 go down. It just felt like Optic kept control pretty much the entire time. And anytime they lost that small streak towards that, you know, middle, later half of the game, where you saw Envy go about 40 points, they bounced right back. They never got into a scary position at all.
And I think part of the reason why that was the case, Dave, is because you were seeing
Teflon was good, baby. What a lit weekend this is going to be. Amen, brother. Amen. As I was talking about the top, I set myself up to not only catch the first Optic match, but we're probably going to go right up till matches end today. Set aside time tomorrow to stream a decent amount, because normally I'm live too early and I miss all the matches. And then I might go live Sunday. Obviously, I'm pumped about the HCS. That's why I'm doing this.
And that's
But
usually what you want as like a
I
lower
literally
seed
set
team
aside
like,
time to
want try
fucking
isolate
watch
more
LA
individual
HCS, so I'm so
battles.
pumped,
And
bro.
then they get them like, wait a second, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I want this individual
Drinking
battle.
some tea and tuning in. Glad we are doing this. It's less lonely. I don't have any friends that still watch the HCS. Yeah, bro, none of my homies are into the HCS. It kind of sucks. Like my IRL homies, that is. You guys are my homies into the HCS. That's why this was fun.
Stronghold side, like that doesn't surprise me given the score lines, the experience, and just the synergy that Optic Gaming have together. Again, does not shock me. But what did shock me,
I just got to be careful with the ads, bro. I'm going to get bagged so bad with the copyrighted music. One of the ads has copyrighted music and they play it every event.
Every single 1v1 battle.
I can't tell you which one, but I get slammed every time. I always get slammed for revenue sharing.
Played it so incredibly
And it's
well.
like, bro, I need the money. I need whatever little nuggets of money I'm gonna be getting, bro.
Did Envy ever at all really hold the towers up?
No.
I think they were.
Hunter
just
posted in his
the entire
Discord
time
that he is coaching
spawning
FaZe this weekend. Really?
Yeah,
Garage.
they were by dummies for the entire latter
That's
part
kinda
of
sick.
that game. Just pin their
Shout out
lead.
Hunter, by the way, one of the few people that follows me back. Goat. Clutch Academy followed me today, which is pretty dope. They followed me back. I wasn't already following them, which I thought I was.
For Aquarius Slayer,
I always make sure to shout out Brent. I can hear my stream echo in the background, by the way. I always make sure to shout out all the homies that followed me back on Twitter because they're the real goats. Came up last second. Who does King J coach?
The tone and pace of the game on Aquarius Slayer when they
So I saw he low-key got cooked by TSA.
On live fire.
Well,
Might be back later. Gotta go back to work. Enjoy your stream. If I don't come back to check on you, much love, bro.
It's gonna be Slayer, and they get slowed down.
Hope the rest of work goes smooth for you. Appreciate you popping in.
Are they gonna have as many sprinting deaths when they're just trying to desperately run towards a stronghold or towards a location just to avoid that? Instead, they're gonna take their extra second or two because unless they're rushing.
Clutch Hunter and Gunny were my first Go followers, and
Scary to watch.
that you as well for the follow, Cody. You're a goat. I got you, bro.
Really impressive now.
I don't think Gunny follows me back,
In the situation that we did not
which hurts
want
me
them
deep down.
to
I wonder
be
if he even
in.
knows
We
who
did
I
talk
am.
about
He
what would
must,
be
right?
Kind of the win cons. You had mentioned it before, right? You're saying, hey, you got to be able to win.
Who was my
2 out of
first
the
big
first
follow?
3 games.
Soul
Well,
Snipe follows me
okay.
back.
Well,
They got
also,
two
Goat.
choices left
number
now.
one seemed like one of the tougher ones as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I feel like
I'll make sure he does.
and
Ooh,
also
baby.
In general, in most upsets as well, I'm usually liking to see the two.
I don't want to be cringe, but bro, I'd be so
I
pumped,
think
bro.
this one is, in my eyes, kind of a must-win. For
I got a
any
question for you,
team.
Teflon. I feel like you know well. Hold on, let me pull this here.
Game, but I feel like if they're gonna win
I got a
this
question.
series, I do think they need to take this.
And even looking at the way that they started off there, right? Just Legend, no problem getting in the face, right? Just trying to cause as much problems. And we did see this happen in game 1, where Envy were able to pick up that camo first. So it seems like their opening strats get them exactly what they want, but it's what happens after the fact that ends up becoming a little bit of a problem here. Now, Precision looking for a target.
Actually,
Where's
I don't want
he
to name
located?
drop
He
on
ends up
stream, bro.
running into one of the teammates from Optic Game, who ended up downing one of his teammates. That's going to be Matt, so that gets removed. Formal, well done there from Precision. And this is a good start, man, right? You got a 6-2.
Yeah, I don't want to
Early
name drop
days,
on
without a
stream.
doubt,
I
but
won't.
this camo is exactly what they need to kick things off in a good foot.
I won't blow up anybody's
Looking
spot
good,
here.
Looking good. Nice push there. Over.
Shout out to Formal for still
Legend.
performing at such a high level for being an older cat. No, seriously, and in multiple titles, bro.
Be a moment where we start to see
You cannot
Envy
argue he's
spawning in
not a
the
fucking
location to see
goat.
where these spawns come out.
Big fight here for Yaxon to win.
I don't.
Continues
I
to
mean,
add
I was
on to
pumped.
that lead that
I
they've
think Shy
developed
was my last
at the
really big
beginning of the
follow.
game.
He followed me back.
You got a couple players down here, and you were
There was
right
another
about
big
that
follow I was
pace as
super
well,
pumped
right,
about,
Dave?
bro.
Like,
I'm like,
it's gonna be
I don't know. I feel like
fights,
some people
a
view me
couple
as big in the Halo
maybe
community,
we're
but
gonna
I
get
still
a little
feel like
bit
a
more of
fucking
that,
shrimp, dude.
Aggression in some of these,
So I still
instances, but
fangirl when like
I do
people
want to
fucking
see
follow me
Envy
back.
just continue to control
Uber
the game
Nick
like
followed me
this.
back. I was
Problem
hella
is
pumped about that,
Optic,
dude.
They will wrestle that away from you, and we got a tied game here. So just like that, you think, oh, Envy, what a great start. It's exactly what you want. And then Optic just turn on the switch, and they're there immediately.
That's tough. Yeah, especially
Always
when
whisper
that lead
or
just
add
disappears
me
that
on
quick.
Discord.
Yeah,
It's the same
not because
handle.
of some massive swing with a power up or a power
four
weapon.
down.
How do you even
It
add
was
on?
just
I haven't
kill
added
after
anybody on
kill,
Discord in
and
forever, bro.
just
How do you
like
even
that.
add on Discord
And
now?
you
Do
go
you still
from
have to do
a
the
3 or
stupid
4
numbers
kill lead
after, or can you
to
just search
now down
names?
by 3 and all spawning in the same
You kind of like
position.
the academics in the Halo game. You need your flowers. I appreciate that big time neighborhood. I mean, I get tilted if I think about it too much, but it's like I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, man. You know what I mean? Like respect isn't just respect isn't given, it's earned. So it's like if I gotta do something special to put people on watch, it's like, you know, we gotta do it, bro.
Whatsoever. Now bound here, big fight, Piggy wins it, but look at this. Envy managed to pick up that camo yet again. So we do like to see when
Also, I'm
teams
trying to
able
be more active on
control
Twitter,
the
bro,
power
because
items like
that's
that, maybe they can start to build
Twitter
off
and
this, but
Twitch
you
is
got
where
to
it's at
build
for the Halo community, bro. And fucking, I just got on Twitch like last month, and I don't post on Twitter at all. So I'm trying to be better about it, though. It's like it's just hard, man. It's really hard.
Optic, but while it's working, it's going well.
And I'm like, I've said this before. I'll stop yapping too much, bro, because we got gameplay going on. This is gonna be a good Slayer. Slayer's always the best, bro. But as much as I hate it,
he'll continue to play.
I just completely lost. Oh, networking is my fucking weakness, bro. I don't reach out to people. I'm bad at like setting up collabs. I'm fucking shy when I get in Discord with people I don't know, bro. Like it's like networking's very much my weakness. So like the collabs that I have done, it's been the people that reach out to me, like Eli, Van Adam. Like it's been people reaching out to me. Like if I did that more, who knows? Things could be a lot different, but definitely a weakness of mine.
Now that you got these rounds of slays, you got to add on to it a 10-kill
and yeah, we got to pay attention here because Envy got a big lead here, dude.
Huge for them, and we talked about needing to build off of that, and they did just
Angry Dots, what's good, brother? You getting in here early today? Let's go, bro. Good to see you.
Precision just being so active this entire time. It's not like he's getting a kill and just going hide in the corner. He's doing damage somewhere else, moving across the map, keeping pressure.
The thing is, Optic could close this gap, but I don't think Envy's going to slow down enough for them to be able to do so.
Trust that you just saw right there in that last fight.
Well, unless you feed Legend a triple.
Manages to clear out Envy from their base, just as you saw Envy.
Get this camo, we could be having a different conversation here.
Put a stop to that one at the very least and get his team back into this, but they are down a considerable amount.
Legend was that perfect movement. You even saw him do it right there.
Oh, dude, they're rocking the Huntsman alternates. I love that.
Just about to fall off the ledge and hits a jump just at the last second. And so in a case like that, you saw Precision trying to hit that shot, assuming Legend was falling down the util. Instead, Legend hit.
Well, I've got you a few months back. You mentioned trying without control freaks. Where did you land with them? Or, dude, I couldn't. I need them, bro. I hated playing without them, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe it's just habit, and I didn't play enough to break the habit, but I love my control freaks, dude. If I have to be the first pro to win a world championship with control freaks, I'll do it.
4 slays, you're right back in the game if you're Optic, which again is just so damn impressive, Dave.
Yes, I think we're gonna have to see this once again go by Camo, because Camo gets in Envy's hands and they pull off a big lead, but it gets deleted a little too quick for my liking. I feel like there's a lot of times Envy should be able to pump their brakes a little bit more, stop that bleeding, just trade kill for kill versus going down 3 for 1.
But they are in a great position here regardless, right? You continue to trade out these kills, you'll be good, you know? Like, if it goes the way that, you know, it seems to be going here, right? You add one, maybe trade in another.
That's why I'm at 2 so hard without them. When you're used to them, no, legit, bro.
And they crossed that 40-point threshold, so they're 10 away from being able to lock up Game 2. We said they needed to win these Slayers if they wanted to be competitive in the series.
Legend needed that kill, he got it.
Let's see how he decides to push util there.
Good trade for Envy.
The
Decapitator, my man. What's good, bro? It's going fantastic, man. Life's been busy, but life's been very kind. How's it going for you?
You don't need to preserve your life when your team has.
How's the chefing it up going? Who we rooting for? Soren, you know already, bro. Oh, I normally move my webcam down, bro. Why didn't anybody tell me?
Continuing to be the efficient Slayers that they are for the team, but now
that's where we need it, bro. We'll bracket it against the side there. I like that. Is that a good spot, chat? You want right side or left side?
And that's 49. They only need
it's
one
GG.
more, and they're gonna lock up Game 2. There it is.
Hunting for it. Yaxon gonna knock it down.
I want to refresh my Twitch because I feel like this looks kind of crazy, bro.
I agree. Optic start to come back towards the end there.
Should we post in chat? I'm not gonna do that, bro. I don't like posting in chat because people are either really nice or really mean. or nobody says anything and I'm like, damn, bro, nobody even sees this.
And it shows the fortitude of Envy in these situations.
Here, I'll put it in chat.
I look at the live fire stronghold, I see
I'll say let's go Optic.
Just trounced and had no chance of being able to win that. But I don't see a team.
Let's see if anybody says anything, bro.
Or defeated. That Slayer gave me the hope that they can potentially stretch this over till 5. And this Origin CTF, Tony had talked about.
Am I tweaking? Like, why is this stream so bad?
What
terrible.
Stream? Whose stream?
What was it? I believe
not the Halo stream on Twitch.
2-2, and then Envy was 1-0.
Not your stream.
So mine's been like laggy.
Don't tell the full story because you also gotta consider the.
Yeah, the Halo stream is lagging.
Somebody added me and put an LOL.
Yeah. You know, Optics playing solid squad after solid squad.
Who's Sid the Gray, bro?
This was the start, right? We were
I don't know if I like him or not.
That beautiful camo start there from Envy. It's very clear, as we saw on live fire, and as we also saw in Game 2.
Ooh, mine just lagged.
There is an effort into these opening strats from Envy.
Who's Optic?
Get the resources
oh, hold on. I'll put the ongoing
in
joke.
order to tack onto those leads. they keep doing that, especially with what's available to you on Origin coming up in map 3. Well, I do like
Dude, that's my favorite thing to read in the CDL chat is when does Optic play?
Astro's gotta be watching. Got me real excited right now.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to catch. Like I said before, always a pleasure to catch.
Oh, you guys can't even read it. I realized that my chat's over here. Let me hide my screen chat real quick.
And it's always fun to cover their
There,
teams,
now you guys
cover
can
their
read it.
matches, and especially when they face off.
Nobody's gonna answer my
It's just great
question.
to
When
see
does
Envy
Optic
back in
play?
esports.
Somebody said next week.
You know, big fan of that org, always have been. But of course, Optic Gaming, they don't care about that. They want to win this dang thing. They want to win. They want to go for the back-to-back
game is what they're saying. Of course, they would have loved to roll through this 3-0, but Optic, they've been to the
Why everybody asking about
bracket.
APG,
They've
bro?
had their fair share of upsets and losses, and they're not going to let anything shake them, especially not one game against a very talented team like Envy.
What I want to see Envy do here in Origin CTF.
Finley says hi, Cody. He's having a hard time comprehending that you're in real life.
Just pull that flag.
Dude, Finley a goat for real.
Draw the attention. Like really bring them back over. Don't let them.
I cannot
have the
see
free
him, but he
reign
can
to
see
own
me.
the map like they like to do, especially
What a legend.
as we saw in live fire. There's an opportunity for you to.
Am
pull
I his favorite
attention
streamer
away.
or what?
Envy's got to be the one to control that. Otherwise, I do think.
All right, this chat getting boring, bro.
Well, do what Optic does.
I on one hand, agree and disagree with you. I think,
Okay, as expected.
actually, you know,
It's our
I'll be
relationship.
more honest here. I just disagree with you.
You disagree with me.
I just disagree with you. I feel like
and Dave, that makes you a terrible person. I don't know if you know that.
I think
but-
Envy just can't be throwing away.
We got a nice shout out on
2v5s,
LVT during
trying to get
Arlington.
any kind of
Oh, that was probably the
win.
best day of my Halo life, bro. That's dope.
Is
Best day of my Halo life was APG acknowledging my existence.
If you consider something like live fire, that entire game, Optic had
Greatest
control
moment of my
tower,
fucking
they
life.
had control of C flat. They had
Yeah.
control of nest. They had all these power positions. And now, if Envy get in a position here in Origin where they just keep ratting down on Rocket
He said,
Fire,
I don't know.
from
Yeah.
suboptimal
It
locations
hurts.
against Optic, you're going to see them slowly lose as kills get racked up and as they just don't have angles to help each other.
No, that's a
So
good
it's going to
point.
be more of like,
Sid, what's
hey,
good, baby?
they
How we
can
doing over there in the
something
Twitch
by
chat?
Rocket side,
Yeah,
but instead of going up flag, they need to pin on over towards snipe side. Help get control of that side of the map if they want to have a chance in this game.
Well, and I think that is a great note there because we saw, as you noted in that live fire game, how difficult that was for them. So if they're able to do that here, then that would tell me that that live fire game really was an outlier. And it was just a first match jitters, things kind of just went
I thought he said
sour,
first
Optic
match
confidence,
shitters, dude.
Boom, boom, you got map 1, 2,
0
3,
snipers,
75.
I believe. Like,
Did
I
he
don't think
say?
I ever saw a single snipe
No.
in the hands of Envy.
Jitters.
Optic did such a good job of pressure with that.
I thought he said
Exactly.
first match shitters.
Exactly. So that's why I would like to see this Envy team, as you had mentioned, right, focus on that control. I think when I talk about them wanting to get into the base, I just want them to make.
I kind of want Envy to win, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I can get with that.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
but
smaller, man.
you're a
You
hater
got-
of the
if they're just
goats.
going-
You know what
they're
I
like,
mean?
go, go,
You
straight
want
to
to
the
see
other
the top
side.
dog
It's-
knocked off.
That's
Yeah,
hard to
if they're
stop,
playing
man.
passes the whole time and letting
Yeah, sure.
Optic take all the
can't
And that's
play
okay.
faster.
That's good.
No, I
Rob,
agree
what's
with
good,
that.
baby? It's
And we
going
saw
fantastic,
what
man. How are you?
an
I need to
aggressive,
make a comp
Envy looks like
with
on
Legend
game two,
freaking
right?
out.
Mentioning, precision.
What do you mean, like,
How
freaking out?
effective
Does he
was.
freak out?
He wasn't just waiting for
A
a
lot.
thing to happen. He was
He be
in the
tweaking.
fray, in the
Really?
action
But like in a good way,
alongside
in a good way though.
That's
Like he'd be
exactly
like
what
screaming. He'd be like the loudest one,
needs
like a
to
lot of the
prioritize.
time,
You gotta
like in the
see some
comms,
decisions
like when they
to
gets
see if you
heated.
get up
Oh,
against
yeah,
the
yeah,
odds.
yeah. I got you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what they.
And then like say that if they lose the match, he'll be like, we're scamming or like,
I love that energy, though, dude.
Not as much of the time.
no, bro. He's like for real. Like Firm will be like, he'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
saying it on the Optic,
Man,
like
I
Halo
can't
Pod,
remember.
that you know
That was
Legend
the
be
last
tweaking
time I
sometimes.
casted,
Kinda fire, though.
Origin, huh?
Yeah,
But like in a
for
good way.
Coliseum
Yeah.
Origin. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, so it's gonna feel like a little blast from the past, but I'm excited for it. Good to see that map back in rotation. It's always been a personal favorite of mine. But I don't know, man. I'm seeing an Envy team that I think they feel confident that they can squeak this one through. And then as they should, you have to, right?
Mountains, what's
Yeah, you
going
gotta
on,
be
baby?
confident. You can't be
Yo,
going
dude,
like,
why
"Hey,
is your
those
PC
guys are
smoking?
so
Dog, you
good."
can't even see that, bro.
Just
What do
like,
you
"Oh,
see?
man,
Freaking 10% of the
Hope I get a
PC?
high five, hope I get a
That's
shake
not
hand.
what you see there. Isn't
Hope
even
they go to
actually the
selfie.
fans. That's the
No,
reflection
no,
of the
you can't.
fans.
You can't do that, right? And
That's
obviously they're not,
actually the
but
fans.
There is a certain
Here.
aura that this Optic team carries with them that has always been.
Oh, it doesn't go as close as it used to.
quite
It used to zoom
prolific,
all the way in. I hate
in
that, bro. It
the
used to zoom
HCS
all the way
now.
into my nose.
But
where I
Envy
used
in a
to
great
have it.
spot.
We'll go
1-1
wide
in the
angle there.
series
I don't like wide angle because you guys can see the unorganized,
Could
disorganized.
find themselves on the winning end here of map 3 if they're able to control the map effectively.
The non-organized mess behind me.
There or opposite of where we're seeing the rockets. That's sniper area.
I always go right at the cut of the glass right here.
Play around, move the catwalk, the secret, the hidden little spots.
DBZ, what's good, brother? Welcome in. Sid trying to stay cool. It's hot. I feel you, bro. Luckily, it finally cooled off up where I'm at, but it was hot for a while there. Made you look, bro. You made me tell me why you're wrong, dog.
When did that happen?
Dude, that's like I remember people would try to get me with like the spider trick or like who's behind you, and I'm like, dog, I can see behind me in the I have a preview of the webcam. It's not like I'm blind.
That reminds me. Remember that one time like something fell or some shit?
The lamp.
Like
The lamp fell, dude. That I stand by that being a ghost, dude.
You need to have eyes all over the
brother,
place.
I
Here we
agree,
go,
like,
folks.
that was,
Map
like,
3.
That
Let's
I
jump
forgot
into
that
this
happened.
and
That's
see
the scariest
what's
thing
going
I've had
on
happen
with
on
Descendant.
stream is the lamp
How
randomly
really
falling
fucking
because
pick
there
up.
was no way for that
Kill
lamp
here
to just.
against
By the
Renegade.
way,
Lots
lamp
of
has
plays
never
back
fallen
away
again
from this now, and look
since
at
that
this.
day. It's in the same
Eyes
exact
all
spot in the
over
other
them,
room.
But you're seeing some big kills happen
Like,
around
it wasn't on the
left side.
edge
That's gonna
either,
be
right?
3 down.
No,
Now
it's like in the center of like a
wide
like a
open here
nightstand
for
type
NB to
shelf
get
thing,
power
bro.
weapons.
And like the cat wasn't in the room or anything. We watched it all on the fucking camera. That shit was weird. Forgot that happened. This place definitely haunted, but it's like part-time haunted. Like weird stuff happens, but not all the time.
Very careful how you're moving this flag around. Looks like you just decide to no scope that. You know, you can zoom in with that thing if you need to.
Bro, they had it. they were there, and then Optic just they respawned. That's all it was. It's insane, man. Such great play there from Optic to be able to stop that pull.
Yeah, I mean, just both those times, sometimes that could be the difference between capping a flag or not. Is do you get that first pull, or do you need to do one more rounds of slays? And the fact that Legend was able to get the flag runner down and get a no scope onto a second player, that's just enough damage that the teams will be able to clean.
Damn, bro.
Big kill starting to come in though. 3 down now for Optic, so we'll get a little bit of a recovery here for
gonna be 4.
Envy now. On the other side of the map, you got Yaxin trying to do some work. And there's that snipe side that Optic are trying to prioritize.
That's a little worrisome because you did see all these kills come in favor of Envy. And flag is not running, and they don't have snipe side here for Envy. They're all kind of low at the moment.
They are losing a few. They are losing a few, but wait a minute. That's going to be 4 down for
Okay.
Optic.
After
Is
this
anyone in
sequence, I have a
position to
thought
make
I
that
want to
fight
share
will
with you,
happen?
Brennan.
Yes,
I'd
it
like
is.
to get
It's
your
Yaxin.
thoughts on the matter.
Yaxin now trying to pull this one through. You got spawns happening over toward the corner. Clean shot
Oh,
for Descendant.
that
That's gonna be a
flag might
dubsty.
go in.
Looking for maybe one more. Legend super weak there. He got weak in the knees, but
Legend is such a hard kill, dog.
Fight, and that's a cap for Envy.
So
Huge by Yaxin
I
to grab
watch
that flag at the
pro,
perfect moment.
like obviously I watch the
So
HCS
important for
events,
Descendant
and
there on the
like
bridge,
not
the
all
flag
of it,
round.
but a lot of
That
what they
double
do
clip
is like the
Descendant got.
same decisions
Stop
that
this
I
flag
would
carrier
make,
from
and the
being
same
picked
like
off, and then
paths
gets
I
that
take,
double
and
kill
like
to
the same
stop
angles
first
I'm
two
looking at.
spawners who are gonna be in a position to try to stop the
What's
flag.
the biggest fucking
So well done
disconnect?
by
Because
both
there's such a
players.
large, like
They were
how
doing the thing that
consistently
I
you make
said
the
I would like
decisions,
for
how
them to do,
quickly
is
you
just
make
get in the
them,
base, pull the flag.
how accurate you
Maybe
shoot.
you were right
Is it
there.
just
Maybe you
fucking
don't- maybe
everything?
you don't
Like,
wanna do that. Without a little
am
bit
I
more
not that
control.
far
But,
off
hey,
as
it
much as I
does slow
think?
things
Like,
down
what
a
is
little
like?
bit.
What do you really
Now
think?
you're
Like,
starting to see things get a little crazy.
because
I think
obviously
you're far
you
off. I
take.
think you
And even
like.
though they- well, never mind.
I think you should play your life more. I think that's one of the main things. And then like the other thing is like track individual people. Like you can't really do that because you're looking at stream a lot. Like you'll look at stream, read your chat, which is fine. But then like sometimes you're missing like a player that just spawned, and like sometimes you want to pay attention to like one person that just spawned, and you're like, I know this person spawned over here. I want to go take that fight. You know, like a 1v1 fight or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
but you kind of miss it because you're looking at chat. But like just paying attention to like individual spawners, not just like team spawns. You know, like say like Inspired, you know, he's someone I face in my lobbies a lot. Or Inspired just spawned over here. I'm gonna go fight him. I know he's alone. If I fight him quick enough, I know the teams are gonna spawn by him.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go
I
take
get what
the
you're
1v1.
saying. Like on like a CTF, for example, like if you know they're gonna spawn cave and there's one person that's about to spawn, you can be like, oh, he's gonna spawn here. I'm in a position to chow him as he spawns. Type.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think your like decision making is like really good. You just gotta milk your life and then do what the thing just
I
explained.
do be dying a lot, bro.
No, you like sometimes you just don't milk your life at all.
Yeah, I throw it away.
But then like you have some shorts on the channel where you're milking your life. I'm like, yeah, you gotta do that every game though. Like every game, every other life if you can.
And the thing is, kind of put Envy in that position.
It is crazy because, like, obviously I know what I'm capable of, but it's like, I don't know, it's hard to do it consistently, I guess. It's weird. I mean, obviously that's fucking the hardest thing in anything is consistency. Like, anybody can do something cool once.
Now it's going to be an opportunity here for Envy. Not a lot of resistance.
You have like a lot of fucking short-term channel where you like you show somebody and like you just gotta like pull that off a lot more, and then you'll be like up there honestly.
Great nade, but he's the last one alive. He's gonna have to be a hero here. Somehow gets the kill, somehow stays alive.
All right, Brent, so what rank do I have to get to before we get competing in the conversation? Actually, if anything, we should probably just jump in on, like, fucking 8s and shit.
Look at this play.
Wouldn't that be way more alpha than ranked, low-key?
He doesn't just stop the flag, moves desperate.
That's always going to be a lot more helpful because, you know, we're calming with like a full squad.
He's trying to secure an area for a flag recovery or for a power-up or a power weapon.
But I would say 1800 and up is the same rank. Trust me on that. I promise you, like, every pro will tell you the exact same thing. And then, like, anybody will tell you the same thing. The 1800 and up is like the same thing.
Yeah. Teflon, I've always wanted to do the HRL, but what are the, like, ranked divisions and stuff? Clutch tournaments would be sick, too. We need a 4th, though. And we need me and Bandos to lock in. Brent's been locked in, bro.
Can anyone prevent this one from being locked in? No!
Damn, bro.
And instead, it's Optic Gaming off of 2 back-to-back caps, punishing a mistake from Envy and a beautiful execution on that.
Damn, bro, Bandos getting the shout out when you're spitting the knowledge. I'm just kidding, neighborhood.
Taking over there in those 3 caps.
It is funny how many people get you two mixed up, though, honestly.
You saw the initial cap that they didn't get. Yeah. Kind of felt like a misgrab.
Is Clutch always a draft tournament, though?
That Legend stopped.
I know their upcoming one is a draft tourney. Draft tourneys are scary though. Playing with strangers.
Just had somebody run that flag a little bit faster, so while Legend was pinned over in the corner by Rockets, he wouldn't have been able to catch up to that
Working
flag.
some old sites, saw dark smoky entities running around much faster than humans can move. That's scary as fuck, honestly, bro.
Yes, but
I'd literally doodle myself, bro.
Just pulled off some garbage. That's what he did. He really did. He was dead to rights. My guy was supposed to die in that corner, but instead he jumps up, Mario stomps someone, gets the melee, and just charges forward. That kill right there was supposed to end it. That was supposed to be the cap that would have gotten Envy that tie. That was just Legend being freaking a beast, man. That kid is disgusting.
Yeah, just when you think somebody's dead or out or something's going well for Envy there, sometimes play like Legend can pull out a play like that and just bring them back to life.
It just really is. He is something else. I say this. I know everyone has said it, but I want to throw my hat in the ring. A generational talent.
I think the hardest part would be pretending the camera isn't on me. Like, obviously you don't truly know when it's on you, but like they're like always on you. You know what I mean?
Shut this one down. But we'll take a look at the highlights.
LL's 14 did his first clutch tournament last month. That's kind of dope, honestly.
They started this one off hot.
I love that there's young kids that want to like get nasty at Halo, bro. I love that shit.
And instead, Optic
it gives me hope.
On the switch like they always do, and they were right back at it.
Yeah, and it felt like every single time.
Why do the replays sound horrible?
It just made its whole way over, whereas it felt like Envy didn't always have the right protection.
Dude had the hot hands, literally.
The carrier, or didn't get out quick enough.
And that's another thing too, right? Go look at the caps that we saw from Optic Gaming. Tell me, where were the Envy players to stop those caps? They were nowhere to be found because they were getting pinned over on the snipe side on their flag by the slaying efficiency of Optic Gaming, which is just horrifying to deal with. It really was a masterclass in how Optic are just so good at recovering from bad situations.
So well done by Optic, and yeah, that every single time it felt like they had things not going their way.
Damn, bro, I wish I was there.
Cap from Envy,
I'd be losing my fucking mind.
It just felt like so incredibly efficient, even at a time when Optic had the lead.
There so bad.
You'd expect maybe some powerhouse teams to say, just slay, get some control, don't panic. Instead, they weren't panicking. They're just saying, we have a window to countercap this.
Yep.
Sure, all ball. Yeah, this series is probably over.
Back-to-back cap as well, right? That was off of just one kill, snipe sign, and as soon as that happened, grabbed the flag, ran it across. Beautifully done. But of course, let's look forward here as we get ready for game number 4. Oddball recharge, and oh, doggy. This is another one that's going to be really difficult here for Envy. Optic's so good at controlling key positions no matter what
Dude,
the
like
map is,
ambient sound has me
we saw
tweaking, bro.
Envy
It
can
sounds
do
like
it
some
too.
shit
We
in
saw
my
Envy on
like
these initials
fucking
as well,
yard.
Walshy. They were really, really good on the break to be able to get what they need, get the items, get the
Last time
power
I
weapons
used
as
hot
well.
hands was
So
to
we wanna
pass
see
a
that
jet.
from
What?
Envy here, and want to see them build off of what they did on Origin.
What are we
TTF,
on about, bro?
because the 3-1 scoreline, while was exactly
What is
what it
bro
played out to,
yapping
because
about?
Optic played that so beautifully, does goes to show though that Envy, man, they have what it takes. Just gotta find that.
Envy's got the talent. I think my only concern here on Oddball Recharge is when Envy are on the back foot, it's just such a difficult map to make a push together on.
Yeah.
It's just such a widespread map, and unless your team is so well coordinated and know exactly how to play it out, there's so many times where a team will set up 10 seconds to make a push, they'll just die. And they're like, well, I guess we're going solo now, and then they try and make a new push and keep trying to push that advantage. And bound.
Using hot hands, like actually using them, I never seen that. What are you
Not the
talking
start
about?
you want to have as an Envy
Are you
player
talking about like
for
literally the little like
Also,
bags that like get
interesting
warm?
is that, Envy
Pro,
yet
like,
again was able to get
I mean,
that
COD pros
initial,
use them all the time, bro.
Power item, the camo right to start things off. So that
You always see 'em
is,
flipping
again, a
around-
testament
flipping 'em
to the
around
work
and
that
stuff.
Envy's been putting in, but it comes with what happens after the fact.
The
right?
CDL
And
event I
all
went
that
to,
was
I
going
can't
on,
remember who it was,
more than
bro.
okay to just send their
But
units down
there's
there,
one
handle
freaking,
business, and do
there was
exactly
one
what they're
player
doing,
who would
rotate
like
this
shake
ball
it like
play
this,
the
bro.
objective efficiently.
And everybody in the crowd would be losing their fucking minds, dude. The camera would go on him. Like, you don't realize what happens during the commercial breaks unless you're actually at the event.
To help lay some cross map shots, because players, as soon as they get towards batteries, like, you can't do much when you have only those angles.
Yep.
Anywhere else you have, though, your teammates can help you out.
But we were talking about Optic needing to get out of this position, and they did literally just that. Even with a great push from Envy, you still had Optic managing where that oddball was and then
I hate
bringing
pushing
it
from the
forward
side,
in
bro.
an effective manner. So now they continue to add on.
That's exactly
here. Big
fucking
kill
why.
coming in
That's a good
potentially.
trade,
Never
though, by
mind.
Legend,
That's going to
honestly.
be 2 players down for Optic, and you throw that ball.
Also, talk about efficiency, even in slays, just as of that last kill. So even in slays, Optic up 37-0. So just doing a great job, and the goal of ball is you're trading kills in the right spots and moving that ball.
I think that is
across the
outside,
map.
bro. I don't think that
Optic
is
did
ambient
that
sound. I'm
flawlessly.
tweaking.
We saw that in that fight.
We talk
for
about the
both
ghost
sides,
stuff, and now I'm losing my
probably
fucking
see it
mind.
here in a little bit, but ball still hasn't been picked up yet. Camel's going to be available now. Big kills coming in here. Precision able to get a few, but there's going to be 3 down now for Envy. Meanwhile, as we take a look at Bound, this is the worst person you want to have the camo, which they do prevent
That
him
burn?
from being able to get that. So that's the accent.
Yep. No, it didn't.
Does manage to find that, and while they have gotten the power item, it's about what you do with it that matters. And this is where you need to get in there
I
with
think
the
that's
camo
music,
and
bro.
break
Who the
ranks,
fuck's bumping
cause a
music
problem.
outside, dog?
Busted, spotted him over at the batteries, and that's
Damn.
the worst feeling. Got caught with your hand in the cookie jar over the batteries and get picked off. So that camo, not as effective as they need to be. In a
Oh, no.
situation like that, leading into that fight, felt like Envy were in a great spot. They had all these
What? Is that why you said, oh
over
no?
in pipes, but it just turned out member after member of Envy taking
Nah, I
out.
just saw Jackson scam with him, man.
Fight
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I'm behind you.
Mine froze,
As
so I was like,
Optic is
huh?
about to hit that 70-point threshold
Zach,
there.
what's
They
good, bro?
crossed it at
Oddball should be on
71.
maps where you
What
can't play
a
the ball.
start
Always seems like a
for
cheap
Optic
move.
Gaming.
I disagree, though. I think that's
New
part of
combo
the.
here as
I think
well,
that's a
so well
layer of
done.
strategy to
They're just
oddball.
gonna
I
continue
personally
to
feel the
control this,
opposite.
and let's not forget that in oddball, right? You're not holding that ball, that clock is ticking. You got 71 points here. If you're Optic Gaming, you're big chilling. You just don't want to let Envy come back into this one like they have proven they can do. But of course, for Optic Gaming, it's just about kind of finding that great opportunity to make that push happen.
Yeah, I actually don't hate it all if Optic are saying, hey, like, let's take this next 30, 60 seconds, just slay. And if we have a significant advantage, we'll grab that ball time.
Yeah.
But no longer does Optic need to be scrappy or objective efficient. They already did that the first half of this round. They don't need to continue it. Sometimes that can be the death of some teams. They get a scrappy cap or they get some scrappy ball time or hill time. Like, oh, we just got to do that the entire time.
To be really honest,
no, there's a time and a place to get scrappy.
Every
Question
game
is
should just be
whether or not
CTF. That's
Envy
the most fair, but then everyone will
find
cry.
themselves
What are you
Yet
saying?
another power item. Last few times it has not worked out too well for them. But look at this here. You see
Terrible
that
idea.
Shock do some work over on the other
seeing
screen. You're also seeing Precision now get that ball.
Are you saying like
across, and he's
CTF
gonna
is the most competitive?
cover the corner there, so he's good.
I personally don't
like
really
that
feel that
position there
way.
from Jackson as well. He'll give them some eyes.
Because I think the only way to decide what the better team is you need a variety of modes. You know what I mean? You need different. Like you need.
Yeah, it looks like Envy decides just to play ball
Like-
it there,
like-
try to go back to Slane.
if you did a bunch of modes that are only slaying,
Precision takes out the camo.
it's one-dimensional. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we're a great slaying team. We should win, like,
before falling there, at least to get the camo
no
range.
random ass spawns, 2 equal sides. I mean,
okay, so you like what you're seeing here.
I think it's good to have modes like that, but spawns is a layer of the game. Like, I guess kind of what I was saying still applies. Like, I want as many dimensions to the game as possible. Like, I want these teams to have to learn like 10 different things. You know what I mean? Because that adds more layers, and it's like if you're only good at 5 out of the 10 things, and the other team's good at 7 out of the 10 things, they're probably going to be a better team than you. I think you're saying you want better spawns. I mean, if the spawns make sense and it's consistent, it's good. If it's not, that's a problem. But that doesn't mean you nullify it altogether. I just think it has to be because like blocking spawns is a huge part of.
As we see, right, you play that ball.
That's impossible, though? I wouldn't say it's impossible. It's hard to perfect.
And they're working for it, but they're only 20 points down, so this is possible.
Nah, like the spawn. I thought the spawns have been fine today. Is he saying like the spawns are bad today or something?
He's saying that. Mick, I'm gonna try to put these in words so everybody understands. You can let me know if I'm correct or not. I think what Mick Slappy's saying is he doesn't like modes like Slayer because the spawns are less predictable and more random. He feels it's more competitive when there's a side of the map you're spawning on. If you block it, they spawn. Like the spawns are more predictable, basically. But I don't think that makes the game more competitive. Yeah, I don't think that makes the game more competitive. I think that makes it more predictable, which makes it arguably less competitive. I get your mindset, though. I will say I understand the shoes you're in right now, because he's saying it makes it more of a 50-50. You know what I mean? Because you're both spawning on the same side, but like if you flip the map and you get like top gold where Shock is, for example, and you just hold those spawns. But I argue that makes it more competitive because it's part of the game to do that. You know what I mean? And then breaking a hold is part of the game. I'm sorry, Optic just going sicko mode, bro.
Allowing no one to be able to cross that bridge.
They go in sicko mode.
I think all boss are the best game type too.
Getting outslaid. If my math is correct. Yeah, so it's they're being outslaid by about 4 kills, and the time on there was just completely one-sided there for Optic.
But let's not forget, though, how that start was for Optic Gaming, right? There were a few big kills that happened. But
even as late as about 37 points.
But 37 points. So you had a lot to work with there if you're Optic Gaming that you can kind of play around with now. Envy got precision. He has the ball. He had the camo. Excuse me. It's going to be a couple big players down now, and Precision playing his life, eating that grenade, knowing that he was going to be okay with that
grenade. You would still be fighting for the holds. That would still be there, just more predictable. Yeah, I just think the predictability makes it a simpler game, in my opinion.
So close without being spotted.
But what I do like, though, is that the spawners.
But we can't agree to disagree. I do understand what you're saying.
You're going to get a little bit more support.
I think that makes it like
from the catwalk up top.
Not more casual. Like I said, it just takes a layer out of the game.
Like there is a lot of great control that we're seeing here from Optic, not really allowing.
Because blocking spawns is a massive part of the game, a massive part of the game that probably like 98% of the player base doesn't understand to the top level. And it's like, if you take that away, I mean, I don't know. I think it just makes it simpler. And like you're not really blocking spawns in CTF. Like left and right you are, but it's like that would still be there, just more predictable. I think spawns are predictable enough, unless you have your team running all over the place. Like if you're orchestrated, spawns are pretty predictable.
They weren't just all stuck at Hydro.
Especially in these games, like the spawns are very predictable. Like everyone knows where everyone is at.
Yeah, especially on like recharge. Like recharge, it's easy to pin them red. It's easy to pin them C.
Like very predictable spawns, especially at this point, year 4.
going to be Piggy with a double kill. Piggy's having a pretty good game here. He's been finding some big moments. Jackson, though, was the one who found that camo to help his teammates out, and now we're starting to see Envy build a little bit here, but that camo gets stopped immediately.
But they had to send a lot of resources towards that. Because of it, you saw 3 of Optic go down. That's going to be the 4th one. Looks like Renegade's the only one alive. Legend also spawning. But what they do, look at that. They first spread out. You'd think most players just want to stick together in the exact same spot.
Quinn, in my opinion, there's a reason they end on Slayer, and it's not to be fair, it's for the hype. I mean, Slayer just has a lot of layers.
Well, one thing I'd always say back in the day is like when we'd be in a worst case situation.
Different element when
like
it's a show. Why do
Roster
pros not like Slayer then? Because
we would sometimes send the
it's
very
one-dimensional
first
for a
spawner,
different
hey,
reason.
you're gonna first start running towards this way, and then next spawners,
You know what I mean?
Jump up, and they're gonna be able to give you help. So as you push over towards, let's say, elbow.
Sure, you're controlling spawns and stuff a little bit more, or you're understanding spawns, but it's just killing. There's no OBJ going with the killing.
One-to-one translation from some old Halo strategies, but
I'm not a good team player. That's why I like Slayer, and I'm good at it. It's one-dimensional. Yeah, but it's one-dimensional for a different reason than what we just talked about.
Yeah, Halo is a positioning game.
Okay, it's not one-dimensional, but it has less dimensions than a mode with OBJ. I'm glad to see his rounds a lot closer, though. But bound with 24 is insane.
The way I try and like improve also is like I try and think to myself, how would I be Optic if I was on Envy? You know, like how would I like try and like break their setup?
Yeah.
Or like whichever team is losing, like I try and like envision myself there, like how I would tackle the situation.
Yeah, made that slide look hella smooth, bro. Dude was on ice.
But we highlight the objective efficiency for a reason, because most of the times people are getting the objectives done by kills, and that's exactly what Envy are doing right now. They're getting slays, they're getting time on the board. So Optic need to stop getting a little so scrappy and just put some kills on the board.
Yeah, and well, when I think about putting kills on the board, and you look at that scoreboard there, you got Legend who just hit 10 kills, and we're already at the midway point of round 2. Granted, putting in a ton of shots, 14 assists there, so you know that those are effective shots.
Are they done
helping
listening?
Teammates out. But if Legend starts to get the slays going, that can be problematic, because you had noted before how Envy have been outslaying Optic.
Legend's 10 and 21.
Efficiency, which was
I'm on
another
your
point of
stream to watch.
conversation
I can't
for
watch
Def,
on
is certainly shined through and got them that first round here on Oddball and on Recharge.
Look at that. I love that repositioning from Legend. Just realizing there's just the one player over in that mango pit that he had to worry about. And as soon as he scared that person away towards the center of the map, he just reverts on over towards Hydro and gets some help over on that side and helps over at C-Plat because of it.
Yeah.
3 down for Envy. Envy just having to push in one by one through all these narrow confined hallways.
His movement so purposeful. It's always exactly where you want it to be. And that's got to feel good for the other 3 teammates in Optic Gaming who can rely on that. Even when he's not putting up the crazy numbers, he's still going to be there causing issues. That said, though, we're getting close now. 15 points is all that Optic needs to be able to lock up this game. Does Envy have it in them to be able to come back into this one? Big kills there for Bound is actually going to prevent any kind of chance that they would have found in that moment there, Dave.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what game's legal to hunt out here, but you see Piggy and Yak both being taken down there as they go towards back Hydro.
Go for a yak. I don't think you can hunt yaks. I don't know.
That's what I said. Don't know what's legal here in SLC.
And also, I think hunting a pig, that's kind of unfair. You know? But, hey, I appreciate the reference. Oh, no, though. This is where things start to get a little dicey here for Envy. They lost 3 players just now. Full force of Optic Gaming. They got that ball.
Bound died. I was going to say this might be GG's, but
from locking this one up.
what team is Lucid on now? He's on phase, isn't he? Or am I tweaking?
And there's no one around. You only got 3 points remaining, and Optic Gaming defeat Envy 3-2-1 to start Salt Lake City on the good foot.
I want to get hyped, but it's so
Optic
hard
song, though.
that wasn't heated. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
But you know what?
round of full
For
play.
CDL, I'm like, let's go!
I am gonna
But
say,
it's
though,
usually a lot
I
closer,
was
bro.
impressed
Like,
with what
this
I
is
saw
like...
from Envy. I think that this was a tough match, no matter how you looked at it. And Envy were always going to be the underdog in this battle.
I mean, it
But,
is
hey,
tough
we
to
were
start off
seeing
against
those
Optic,
moments
let's be
from
real,
them.
bro.
And I think if they go back and check out the VOD and kind of comb through all that information, maybe, just maybe, they'll see where those gaps are. But, man, I
mean, outside game 1, it was a fair game.
Yeah.
Game 1 was,
They could have won that round.
Envy's
They could've
jerseys
won
are
round
clean.
2 there. You know, like, it was very possible, Walshy, but, you know, just Optic.
I'm not surprised. I don't think any of us are. GG is absolutely right.
They will take a country mile. It's so dangerous to play against these guys.
Just playing so well, but Optic getting the job done. You know that their sights aren't just set on number one.
What else we got on next? Optic plays next at 6:30, I believe.
They could very well do it.
I love those jerseys, bro. I couldn't bring myself to buy one because I just bought the EWC Championship hat and shirt.
If anything, I think the only thing that could potentially be
I'm fucking with the collar jersey, honestly.
for greatness, which, hey, if
You ever had Thai food? I don't think so. It definitely looks like some shit I'd love, though.
What a great game from Optic. Good game from Envy as well. Showed us some
And I've heard
grit.
amazing things.
Curious to see what else they could do in this pool. But there is going to be a lot of pressure on Envy now that they've lost that one to stay perfect in this group.
Yeah, still also like Optic looking great. By no means did I see the squad.
I'm so glad they brought Lunchbox back, bro.
Roll through the entire tournament without any bumps or hiccups.
I have a family restaurant that's small near me, and it's really great. That's always the best, bro. That's always the fucking best.
Games 3 and 4 had some moments of
Need to train all the Optic boys. We need to have those boys tip-top shape, looking strong but playing good. I mean, bro, they're playing pretty good. I think that's all. That's all we need.
I think if I'm one of those teams, I'm looking at the series and I'm like, hey, there's some.
They looking like lunch ladies. Speaking of Lunchbox, what are we on about, bro? What are we on about? Guys, it's only 5 o'clock. We can't come unhinged now.
Very good chance here that we could be seeing a closely contested event, but I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Ooh, with the Jordan bag. Ooh.
So, you know, we got a long day of Halo to play. Ain't that right, guys?
Why does Renegade have a space station lanyard on, bro? I'm joking. It's hosted by SSG, guys, before you try to rip me a new one.
Here comes a disrespectful thing.
Here comes
Optic lose.
disrespect the hell out of you guys, bro. Oh, snap. What you gonna say?
Won't happen.
No, that really, you set me up, man. That is true. Yeah, it is true. This is going to be hella disrespectful. But all feels right in the world right now.
Oh no! What?
I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. Listen, I'm very impressed with what I saw from Envy. Don't get me wrong, and I will get into that in just a second. But I will say, it is nice to see a little bit of change of pace from Optic Gaming, to show us some grit really early on in day one, because it's just something that has been lacking in some of these events, and it's really the only thing you can pick apart for this team. They're lifting trophies by the end of the tournament, but it's just a bit of a strange, janky way of getting there.
Yeah.
And so far, I've seen a lot of determination from them to dig deep, because Envy put on a show. I was really impressed with what I saw.
So
I
is
think
she suggesting that
Slayer, I love how
Envy
we kind of set ourselves up there and
put
went
up a
and
good enough
really
fight
did a couple
where
things
Optic
right
didn't
there.
walk through
In
them,
terms of
I think is
series
kind of
and
what
how
she's
it's gonna
saying.
kind of go here, but that Slayer was impressive. You're going up against superstars.
walk through them.
I want to ask you before we get
That's why I'm asking if that's what she's trying to say, because I didn't feel like that was as close as she's making it sound.
Losing that series, but I feel like, hey, it's Optic Game. What do you expect? Optic came in and they were on a mission to literally wipe the ship, to come off in pool play and assert dominance right off.
I
the
feel like
bat.
we're trying to be nice to Envy. What's the deal
Like you said,
here?
that Slayer was fantastic.
No, we're definitely
and
being,
I do
like-
think that Origin capture the flag, a couple of things go
Yeah,
your
we're
way,
definitely
and
being
you
nice.
end up beating them on that.
Way too nice.
I think you needed to. That was
Maybe it's because
Optic's
Piggy
weakest
and
game
like
type of
Jackson
thing, that
just started
backfield.
like getting
You
this
had
good
to
like
win
on a
that
top
Origin
team.
capture the flag, and you had opportunity.
Like, they've always
Yeah.
been really fucking
and you
good,
didn't
but
capitalize. If that game 3,
I feel like the crowd gets a little sick of the Optic glazing too, but I mean they are nasty, bro. But in every esport, people are angry about the Optic glazing.
The series layout and how they were trying to plan this one across the board, it was happening. That CTF was so
It'd be tight to have
difficult
gamers
watch.
jacked.
They just started to
My
lose
dude looking
themselves.
like
The firepower
yo.
really showed for Optic there.
Ice,
Listen,
what's
I get
good?
it, You're gonna go for the snipers and you're gonna try and stack that side, but you're just
Bro's
getting
blocking
killed.
Goddess Lottie. Ah, bro, sorry, man. More for me. I can see her just fine on my screen.
No one there to stop it. Really difficult.
I'll put it on the other side when she comes on, bro. I didn't know she was gonna be on the right side of the desk.
Really for Optic here.
Yeah, I mean, Optic felt like they were
Put some
more,
Onyx players as
capitalizing off
casters,
of
and it would be
NBC
way less
stakes
soft.
rather than pushing their own objective
Bro, put me on that mic.
plan. It felt like
I don't think I could
Optic
handle that, to be honest.
really get the
I
flag
think
forward,
personality-wise,
or
I'd be a
capture
great
their own because
commentator.
Envy messed
But
up.
like, dude, if I got anxious or
Either
something,
the
I'd be like
flag
so
run
afraid like I
or
shut down or
a,
some
let's
shit.
say, desperate
Obviously, that's
stop
why you have
against
somebody
the
else with
flag.
you to roll
So
off
really
of.
did feel
But
like Optic were a bit more responsive rather than
I do
Yeah,
want to
that's
say though
interesting.
that one
What'd you say?
consistent across the series, Antonio, curious
feel
your
like
thoughts on
you
this as
would be
well.
fine for that.
Was
Like,
Envy's opening
I feel
strats,
like-
they were constantly
I feel like you would do
getting
better than some of the
what they
people there.
needed at the
I just feel like
start
I'd get
of the
nervous,
match.
dude. Dude,
And I
put
think
me on with
that
fucking
was a
Tony.
big
I bet
deal
it's the
because
best
it shows
fucking
that
casted
work
Halo
that they've
game
been
you've ever
putting
heard in your life.
And it did pay off a couple of those times where they were able to build a lead.
Hey, what's he
off of
saying?
those,
Isn't like
right?
Eli
We've
here
seen
kind of
it,
being an
very
analyst or
drill,
something? And
very
active
ready.
is
You just
Onyx,
happen to
Eli's an
run into
Onyx.
Might.
Yeah.
Lina is like
They
Diamond
can
6.
turn that on at the blink of an eye.
Yeah,
You got
but
something
like,
like Onyx Blurs kind of.
I think they're saying, like- I think, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're saying like people who are going to be more blunt. Like, I'd be blunt if I was a caster, bro. People would either love me or hate me. There wouldn't be an in-between. They would just start suggesting to shoot your teammates. Yo. Hey, that don't happen in Onyx nearly as much as Diamond, bro.
The stats there. It's not actually very different from one another at all. It's actually
We need more dudes that are blunt.
you know, I think the two that
I'd be like, Lottie, what are you talking about? Envy just got folded.
Fantastic, as we
Well,
can see.
absolutely
There was
not,
also a
Lottie.
very similar story
Like,
across
Envy
on
just
Optic,
got
which just shows
folded.
you how
You know,
tight
that was
series
close.
really was.
All right, I got you.
Regardless of the scoreline being 3-1 there.
You guys want me to
Really
no, I'm just
impressive
kidding.
stuff. You know, I think Envy have a long way to go. They need to keep their heads up. You know, going up against Optic games, it's not easy. It's going to be difficult every single time. But the fact that you could keep it pretty darn competitive tells me everything I need to know about you guys and maybe how you're going to progress through this tournament as well.
If Envy keep doing that throughout the event, they will make a deep run. They will. They look strong. They look like they had all that confidence, and even in that loss, you were playing against the team that won the last event. Damn it! Like, you know, like it's always going to be a difficult challenge, no matter how you look at it. So I think if anything, it just makes me.
I think I'm gonna get my Celsius. If I wait any longer, I won't be able to sleep tonight. And I need some fucking energy. I swear to God, if the ads come on while I'm away, and I swear. All right. I'll be right back, chat. Wait. Hold on.
My goodness me.
Okay, they're showing the pools. I'll
They find
BRB.
themselves one up in their pool. This is unfamiliar territory so far for them because it seems to be a struggle day one, but they managed to get the job done. Can they do it through the winner's side this time? I'm sure a lot of fans want to see something different coming out of this major for their green wall. They have managed to bump Envy down a notch, but they're going to have to face Unreal Nightmare. And of course, that open bracket team that come in. Can Envy bounce back and hopefully get into that second place position? Pool C, Cloud9, 1-0, they're up here. So Zero Tenacity, they do 3-0 them from what I have seen so far. Shopify Rebellion coming up very soon. And Pool B, we watched FaZe Clan earlier on this morning, the first game of the day. Take on TSM. It was a nail-biter, however, looking pretty clean across the board for FaZe, and they squeak that one away and get it done. Team Nemesis up next in the pool of death. And then Pool D, Cole. They're looking pretty hot to try on the top of this leaderboard
All right, y'all.
right now.
I also
but
brought the
they keep
BTA
aiming
chat
their
to
hot
show
on their
you.
tail. So they take down Omit, waiting for the open bracket teams to come
Clean.
in. And those open bracket teams are playing
So
right now.
clean. It looks a little goofy on my head. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh.
To go and get into those spots and see what they can do with our pro teams as
Bro,
well.
McSlappy,
Now,
thank
I'm
you,
really
bro.
excited
You're
about
literally
this
saying
matchup
what's been on my
because
fucking
we have
mind.
Shopify
I kind of hate that
Rebellion coming
logo.
up, and I am very eager to know how these guys are going to be looking.
Okay, I feel like if I bend the brim, it looks a little bit more normal. Like, here, I'll show you.
Who's it? Shopify and
It's
Zero Tenacity, or?
No, it's Cloud9.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah.
oh boy.
It's got like,
I mean,
like look at
I'm
these,
still feeling
bro.
pretty good for Shopify.
Wait,
but
does the
I
headset
gotta
crush
say,
it? If the
I'm
headset
still-
doesn't crush it, I'll
don't
wear it.
sleep on Cloud9. Like I really.
Oh, it doesn't crush
I'm
at all, I
excited
don't
for that one.
think.
I think it's gonna be a great game.
I mean, this
I do
hat's
see
kind of
Shopify
like
pulling
weird
through
from it.
The win, but
Damn
should
beat,
be
dude.
enough.
It looks kind of clean, bro. Yo, maybe this is the new stream hat. I don't want to ruin it though,
Shopify
bro.
dominance. I feel like they've
Always
been
go the
such
opposite
a,
of what I say. Why
it's,
do
it's
that?
the easiest way
Damn,
to go.
bro,
You're
that
basically
looks
right
hella
most of the
clean,
time.
dude.
You just
All right, we're rocking.
get to
Now I got the
just
BTH hat and the shirt, dude.
But yeah, I do think Shopify dominance. I don't
Big
know,
BTH
they've
guy,
seemed to
apparently.
be Kind of the opposite.
You guys
of
didn't even
Optic
know
in the
it.
sense that they've been consistently good throughout each day.
Oh,
They're
dude,
not
this
as
is
streaky. Sure,
the
maybe
exact
they have,
hat
they
that
have
the
not
merch will
same
be made
high
of. I
highs
swear we're
spot
gonna get on the
as
merch
they
soon,
do,
y'all.
but
Richardson
they don't
112, I think it is. This
but
is the
feels like
best
they
fitting
stick the job
fucking
done
hat that's ever
every
gone on my
single
head.
time. You're not worried about
Best
hey,
fitting. I'm glad I
Shopify
found it,
gonna
dude.
lose
Best
to
fitting hat ever.
Nemesis, Shopify and drop to SSG here.
Well, that's what I say, Walshy. Consistency is key. And that goes for you folks at home, because consistency, keeping
Dude,
those
this
tabs
hat
open
clean as fuck.
gives you Twitch drops. And this is what you can get your hands on. They look
Oh, I haven't even
so
seen the
good.
drops. I like the mouse trap.
I know. Look at the mouse trap, though, guys. That mouse trap is dope. I also like the return to sender charm as well.
I'll buy something for
So
real. I love
absolutely
Richardson's,
gorgeous
dude.
thing.
Best hat,
Find the
hands down,
skins
dude.
With the visor for the ultra violent.
And yeah, I gotta get the merch done, bro. I got a different logo that I want to pair alongside the owl, like a cool little AAC type idea. And once I get that created, I'm gonna add it to the stream, start branding a little bit. I want to put it right here, and then I gotta start making some designs.
A nameplate and their very own emblem. And our returning partner teams, of course, they all have that new multi-use weapon coatings that can be enabled across your weapon bench as well. So the first time purchase actually.
By the way, BTS is playing.
Partner teams will also unlock the
if you're here to watch them.
Right now?
Excuse me, inspired
yeah.
rifle weapon
What
Geo,
stream?
and it's called the Reap X Shock.
LV2.
Nemesis versus TSM. Oh, they're on LVT. Word.
U-turn, U-turn. Yeah, I killed your camo. The camo's still up. He's U-turn with camo, U-turn with camo. S2, time, guys. Flowers on me. Watch out for flowers, watch out fucking flowers. I'm backing up,
We gotta watch BTH, bro. We're wearing all the merch. I forgot there was even other matches going on, bro. That's my fault.
I'm one shot right now. I'm one shot. He's hit me bomb in, bro. Okay. Yep.
Who's the other team, man?
Why does this stream look so fucking clean? I love that fucking energy, dude. No! No! By the way, guys, watch your fucking ads. This is how content creators make their money. If you enjoy what LVT does, do not get upset about the ads, all right? I'm not upset about the ad. It was just bad timing, but enjoy your ads. This shows very big support. Ad blockers? No, bro. You can pay for the Twitch whatever to get free no ads, but because that still supports the streamer. Ad blockers do not support the streamer.
Cody, do you know about the 6'8" joke? The Lil Gators is 6'8" joke that's been like in Twitch for a while.
I don't think
Probably
so.
Don't. But like, yeah, it's just a joke where he goes in chat and says, "I'm 6'8", like, you know, pick me up. I'm 6'8", and he's on BTH now, and now like, we've seen his face for the first time on Gunny's stream, and he, you know, it turns out he's 6'8". Like, we thought he was joking at first. Like, he just comes in chat saying he's 6'8".
That's kind of funny, actually.
6'8".
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm still salty about it, though, but I feel you. I mean, yeah, you can be salty about it, but it's like you got to show some love, bro. You know, watching these ads is how you show love.
Yeah, you got to watch the ads out of respect for LVT.
No, seriously, dude. What they do is fucking...
Like, they're a godsend to Halo, bro.
Any fucking...
You gotta watch
any it. Real sport, dude, this is a fucking multi-million-dollar fucking operation. Maybe more. What the hell am I watching? Real talk. In development footage. Yeah, I won't be playing that. Anime game number 191. Dude, McSlappy, you on one today. On God.
I'm a little bit offended. I play anime games sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can't knock what he's saying.
No, I can't. There's a fact, though. It's more like 1,000, though.
1,091, no, for sure. And guys, I have to turn the sound off on the ads because shit is definitely copyrighted in the high heaven. So, in case you're wondering why it's dead silent except for me and Brent. 5 seconds, guys. Let's go. At least they ran them after the map, too. They did have the consideration to run them after, but, like, if there was any more energy to listen to, I want to hear it.
And be remembered as one of the GOATs, one of the greats. And so for Gunplexion, the clock is ticking, but he's not playing like it.
How old is Gunny?
He's not at all. And I think he's fired up. I mean, we've talked about this with a team like Shopify Rebellion, how Royal 2 and Frosty are playing even better with these new young guns around them. That new energy, you know, fuels players like Gunplexion. And I think, you know, he's a lot of people have beat up on Gunplexion. Let's be real. People have kind of talked about how he's struggling and he can't figure out how to put a team together, or he's been choking. But I think he's been putting all that together. He's been taking the feedback to heart. He's been making changes.
Give Gunny his
And let's see
fucking
if he can put it all together
flowers.
here today.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Sliding and kicking our way into a game number 2 as Magico starts off with the snipe, drops through. Try to find some safety behind the scoreboard. A ninja occurs off screen.
Magico.
And believe the
Who's
hype,
on this team?
despite the sniper
Magico.
grab off the start. Good play, just
Alpha
picking
X
up where he left
Dominion.
off. The triple kill. Gives Believe the Hype a 2-kill lead, and he's not done just yet. Pushing in like a maniac towards the garage door. Takes down another one with the Insta-Splode, as that second player with the QT has nothing left to do but tuck their
Yeah,
tail
Gunny's
in
that
high.
quote-unquote that ball, dude.
Oh my
Fact, he's the one we
God.
played the other
He
day,
had a
right?
ninja
Yesterday?
in
Day
the
before?
triple kill to start the game into the Insta-Splode combination. Gunny is absolutely on fire
Oh
right
shit,
now.
Micro's muted. Yeah,
Sirion
he
able
is.
to comfortably grab the camo and rotate through.
He was pretty good.
You can hear the comms a little bit under our microphones.
really
They
good.
sound calm, cool, and collected. They're not getting it too ahead of themselves. That's what I like to hear from them.
I like watching this because I've had my wars with BTH,
Everyone
like in
has had their
matchmaking.
moment to shine. What? In the micro moment.
Yeah, I feel like I know how
it is
everyone
tie
plays
game here,
a little bit.
despite what feels like
That's kind
more
of sick,
force
actually. That's why I'd love to play
and
up there
energy
more, but I'm
on the
buns.
side of Believe the Hype. Notched up at 8 here as Magico reclaims that sniper he grabbed off the start. Gotta do something with it.
Has to, but look at the pressure from BTH. Both little Gators and his teammate pushing through, forcing that sniper into their own hands.
Brent, I definitely
Now they're in
can't
the back of the
compete
garage.
yet,
They've got to
but we
find
should
their way
compete.
into a position they can use the sniper as well. Little
Get
Gators
ready
with
for
the
next
I mean, you
nice
say
move
that,
and
and
a
you
nice
like you
no-scope.
like hang in the lobbies
This
though.
guy is playing
You like you
lights
win
out
like a lot
already.
with
This
me. Like
also Little Gators
some of my
first
high
land, by the
CSR
way.
climbing days are
He's-
playing with
nobody
you
even knew
recently.
what this
So
man
Let's
looked
get
like
after
until the
it
stream
then,
started.
bro.
It's been hard to keep up with who's got
Let's
the
just enter
sniper
some
Believe the
shit.
Hype,
Even if we
because
get
we've
absolutely
seen
fucking
multiple
folded
names
like a
pop
wet
off
napkin,
with it.
who cares?
Despite
What
all
do we
that,
have to lose?
Still a close game. I said that with one
I
kill
agree.
separating these two teams.
We'll have
but
chat
2 quick
support the
kills
entry
in
fee,
favor of
bro.
Believe the Hype give them a
Chat,
3-kill
start
lead at
donating to the
10-minute mark.
Streamlabs link. All of
As
it's
Little
going to
Gators
tourney
looking to make
funds.
a big play with that snipe. He's got 3 shots left.
Why the hell wasn't I
What are
doing
you gonna
that
do
for an
with the
HCS
sniper's
event,
bin?
bro? I'll be like, hey, yo,
In the back of the
HCS fund.
garage,
If we hit this
not
much
one of
money,
my
I'll
favorite
go.
places to snipe as a
Look
snipe
at me, dude.
enthusiast
It ain't about the
myself.
money,
I'd
so
like to
I
see
don't
him
think
dip
like
out
that,
from here.
dude.
He's gonna hit the
I've only ever done it
toenail
for the
of
chair
his
and the
opponent
PC
to keep
build.
His teammate alive in the body into the melee for the double. That's gonna make this camo grab a lot easier. It's up in 2 seconds.
Gunny preemptively setting up for the camo, and he gets it. Thought he might have left a little too soon. Made sense, though. He was facing a lot of shots and damage, but he does sneak away with that camo. Frag grenade damage chasing him out towards the back wall.
Can they
of
show the
game.
other
Wants to
team?
make sure he doesn't move
Holy
too
shit.
much here to alert the opponent.
Yeah, I don't know what
his
to do with that
location.
is.
He does just that.
They do that with
Loses the
Optic,
camo.
too.
Here we go.
Roach and teammate combined for the
Yeah, but
There you go.
that
That's
kind of
what I
makes
drop like
sense.
flies. Believe the Hype. Only up by 2 now.
Yeah, Alpha have done a great job to turn this around. This is the real test for BTH. Now, if you'll recall,
I think that was a bad play.
these guys had a game against
terrible play.
Complexity, multiple games against
Fior,
Complexity in the
okay.
online cup, where they were up big in the early goings, but once they fell into disadvantage state,
I
were
feel like
not
I've
able
seen
to
the name
recover.
Strikey
So
before.
And Strikey,
all
yeah,
eyes on
that's a pretty
BTH.
solid
Have
team
they
on
learned
both
from
ends.
those mistakes? Can they come back, backs against the wall? Can they play their process to get themselves back into advantage state?
Oh.
That's the question right now.
Legend would have pulled the trigger.
In a best of 5, this matchup is
Gunny the God, he looking
huge.
good,
We're
bro.
either looking at a 1-1 series tie. We're probably going the distance to a game 5, or Alpha Luminon staring at the need to reverse sweep to work their way towards a qualification match, I believe, in the next round. 24-23 here as Strikey sets up on the nest with Snipe.
This is a big moment for Strikey. Strikey, one of the most talented players in the Mexican region, in my opinion. Just as skilled as all the players on that Ether roster. Can he be the guy to pop off here and hit a quick curb slide?
Ooh.
Very beautiful movement into the double kill. Still has a repulsor and a sniper. Got a ton of snipe ammo.
I like these type
Needed
of
to
like
land that
matches,
maybe a
dude.
little
I'm
bit
way
too
more locked
hasty
into
on
this
his
than I was
shots.
like Optic Envy,
Now he's
because
being
like, you know what
pressured
I
back
mean?
down.
Same.
He's going to use the repulse to send the grenade back and then rotate back into the garage, but BTH are everywhere. Will he be able to stay alive?
Heading into the 30s, it's Alpha Luminon with a 2-kill lead on Believe the Hype. They need this game, and they're playing like it. And Strikey
This
works
is a
his way to the
blood match, bro.
scoreboard, scores another one with the headshot cleanup.
I mean, like, these are the
One
dudes that
cleanup
fucking
kill
want
there
it,
for
you know what I
Lord. He
mean?
had
I
the
mean, not that
assist,
Optic
and
like
now they're up
doesn't,
by
but
5.
like,
This is what I was worried about. I noticed in the last
like
game,
the
a lot
dude,
of
these
energy
teams
was
are literally
expended from
fighting for their
BTH. They
lives right
popped
now.
off, but
like
I'm
even if
worried that
Optic
maybe they
dropped
were
like
expending a little bit
series,
too
they're
much
like, you know,
energy in
whatever.
that game, and now once they fall behind, aren't able to recalibrate. Need to recalibrate to get themselves back into this game. But the pressure that Luminon has been putting on ever since they got into advantage state has been too
They
great.
playing
It's
like
a
they
5
rent
kill
to? No,
lead,
exactly. That's exactly
and
what I'm talking about,
ETH
bro.
are running out of time in this game.
Like these
Yeah,
are
and
these are
keeping the
motherfuckers
match.
with something to
It's
prove.
a 2-possession game right now. 6 kills separating these two teams, which mean that leave the
Optic
hype,
actually only
even
3-1
with a
them,
flawless
so,
4
Envy
down,
did get the
still would be
Slayer.
staring at a deficit. They've got to bring it
But I
back
get your
within
point.
4 as we approach the 40s. Roach now with the camo, listening for the comms below him, but his teammate cleans
There you
up
go.
on
You're
that
complaining
rather
about
easily.
all the,
Players around
BT,
corner,
the
a
BTH
little bit of
screen
looking what I
time, and
found.
now we're only getting Alpha screen
Only 2
time.
bullets in it, but when you're camo, you can put those 2 bullets to great use.
Ooh.
Look at BTH take their time on that kill, but
I
as
wasn't
soon
sure that
as
was
they
gonna end up
peek
a
around
headshot,
the
bro.
corner, Roach is ready for
Fluoride
it.
was
Might
good.
just miss
NCAA
two.
Halo.
Looks like that player
Yeah, the
will
names are
actually
pretty
be able to
frustrating, or the
escape.
lack of.
And now it's Rourke out of camo, out of snipe ammo, but his team has a 5-kill lead.
40 to 35. It's two of
Good
the
help. Holy
hungriest
fuck,
and
good help.
scrappiest teams in the passion pit.
Good nade.
Duking it out here like it's a heavyweight fight. 3 go down
Oh,
though, and the
that's
lead
just a
has
scam.
eclipsed
Yeah.
to 8. 2 possessions, 2 perfect, flawless team wipes needed for Believe the Hype just to tie it in the end game.
This is not looking great for BTH.
I would have thrown the other nade up the ramp
7-kill deficit now. They did get the opening couple slays here, but every single death is that much more consequential. They can only afford 5 more lives.
I see what you're saying
fall
by
here. New
like
sniper
watching
is up,
like
and they
your
need to
gameplay, for
contest it.
example,
Little
because
Gator's
like
not
there's
willing
still like
to push
it's
forward.
not like
Might have missed his
perfect
timing window.
gameplay.
Yeah, you cannot get baited for this snipe. You need to
Right,
earn
it's like
those
you
2
can emulate
slays
that
down
more.
yonder.
Yeah, and you
Oh
can
my
Rather than
gosh,
like a
but the
pro.
aggressiveness.
And you can
all
see,
they did
like-
was do a little bit of damage to Gators. Pushing
you
him
just
off of
see
grabbing
different
that snipe.
things than
And
you
now
would
it's in the
watching
hands of
like
Magical
Lucid's
once again.
POV.
This could close the door shut on a Game 2 win for Believe the Hype and tie this series up at 1.
Okay, 2 kills to go.
Heck, that was weird.
This is a 5-game series, by the way, which is likely to go the distance at this rate. Can Strikey get a highlight kill at the end? It's
Who
gonna
has
be a
that 6
no-scope
kills?
body
That I know
shot
that's
and
Factory,
clean
bro.
up by
Like
his
Factory.
teammate. And BTH,
I swear that's Factory with
they
6
gotta
kills,
stop
bro.
and collect
Damn.
themselves. I can imagine Gunny right now. You can
I'm not
see him
trying to,
giving
like,
a
there's
quick
no, like-
pep talk to the boys.
I'm not trying to be mean or
Make sure that they
anything,
get
but,
their
like,
heads back
he's
on
been
straight
doing that
going
a lot
into game
where
3.
He has like a
Yeah, I like
low
that.
kills and stuff.
Kind of resets things a
low
little
damage, low
bit. It looks
kills.
like Alpha
Low
will
damage.
elect to take their Game 2 break.
Picking the
As
scrims.
we will
Yeah.
have a momentary break in the
I
action.
think Argyle
before an
CTF
hilarious
comes back to
neutral
Arena when
bomb
HCS is over. I
kicks
doubt
off
it.
the rest of
Actually,
this
that's a good
series. It's
question.
now just a
No,
best of 3.
no. I
This
don't know
is
if
the
I'd
game
cast that
mode
much
that
doubt
I
on that.
mentioned during the last game that BTH
Never settle for
Add,
ordinary.
add. Phew. Woo.
My God.
Unpopular opinion, I like Argyle. Neighborhood, I love Argyle. I warmed up to it big time. I was not on it when it came out, but I love it. Loved. Rest in peace.
Yep, that was Factory with 6 kills. I had to
Damn.
fucking double checked. Make sure. APG's been on him about that too, like his low damage, and like he wants him to get involved and stuff. Like, he's really good though.
Arena needs more maps in general. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, Argyle's been gone for a while, McSlappy. Hey, yo, now's a good time to remind y'all, be sure to hit the thumbs up on the YouTube stream, everybody. We will be running this again tomorrow. Probably for the start of the event. I probably won't make it. I'll just be straight up. I won't make it all day because Saturday's the longest day. But I am pondering throwing up a stream Sunday for y'all. We'll see what time the GF is and stuff like that. Brother, 50 seconds. Is the next match on the main stream up? I can just check. Why don't I check while the ads are running? I can't ditch LVT.
Anyway, sure. No.
It still says
Not
Optic
yet.
versus Envy. How is there not another? They just hit me with another ad, or wait, am I tweaking? I'm just going over. Damn. Oh my god, I just reset to another 3 minutes of ads, bro. All right, this is where it gets a little frustrating. And that's not on LVT, that's on Twitch, bro. I just watched 2 minutes and 45 seconds of ads just for you to hit me with another 3 minutes. Like, good for LVT. They're just getting my ad revenue, but... And it's the same ad we just watched. Dog, I don't need floor decor. I do need Taco Bell, though. I am kind of hungry, bro. Dude, I've never used, like, DoorDash or anything personally. But low-key, if I started, like, full-time streaming and, like, I was doing streams, like, 8 hours a day like I'd like to, I would definitely start doing that shit, bro. I wouldn't be, like, the gross dudes that, like, have trash all over the floor, though, but, like, I'd fuck with a meal DoorDash once in a while. I do not like Twitch. I like Twitch, but it definitely has its pros and cons over YouTube. Just like YouTube has pros and cons. Bro, I thought the first 3 minutes felt long, bro. The second 3 minutes feels even longer. Hey, yo. Fluoride, thank you for subscribing, brother, over on the YouTube. Much love. What's the sub count, by the way? Chat, I've been thinking, do we do a 24-hour stream once we hit 10,000 subs? We're only 230 away. That's crazy to say, bro. No, 330. 330. Don't listen to me. We're 330 subs away, bro. I vowed to never do a 24-hour stream again, but with what Halo's done for the channel and 10,000 being such a big milestone, bro, maybe we send it.
I can just feel the passion. Gunny is like talking to them, like they really want this, man.
Bro, I love that. I wish I could fucking hear it.
I wonder if APG was talking to them about something. SAP, whatever team that is.
I'm not even sure, honestly.
I think it might be Cloud9.
Play for Alpha to push that bomb up. Last player alive for Believe the Hype coming off the spawn, trying to put some pressure on the generator. I'm staring up at the top left of my screen. There's still 2 and 3 down, so they're starting to get staggered out a little bit.
Yeah, this is Alpha's comfort zone. They're getting very aggressive. I want to say they're very strong on this map in general. I've seen them push a lot of teams to the distance in CTF at the very least. I have to imagine that translates to bomb as well, as Leor is moving the bomb in. Momentarily was only one member of BTH alive. They weren't
That's crazy. I can't read this lobby so much more.
Straight in for the arm. And
yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm obviously more focused on it than I was with Optic, but it's also like
BTH might just chuck it out into the courtyard.
Now, well, for now,
it's just easier to observe, like, even for me.
As that's what it's been in favor of Alpha Luminon. Haven't gotten a score just yet, but
we are watching POVs for longer here, though. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of helps too.
Make it 3 every time that I've looked at the top left of my screen, Eli. It's been 3 down. I'm almost surprised that Alpha Luminon maybe not have a score yet, but at least be in the process of arming it.
Nope, hit the jump.
I mean, they just played their process so well. They were patient. They understood their timing wasn't quite there to try to arm it in their first engagement. They waited for their moment, and they're rewarded with their patience to now be up 1-0. New camos up as well.
Wow, that was meticulously, masterfully executed by Alpha Luminon as they kept the button pressed down on the Ninja Blender and Believe the Hype, scratching their heads a little bit in the early goings of game number 3.
I think right now it's extremely important for BTH to get a bomb arm of their own kind of quickly, because you fall to a comeback loss in the previous game then the very next game, your opponent caps on you very quickly, it can start to destroy the mental a little bit. You can start to second guess the series. But I think if they're able to kind of get themselves back into this,
was
get
really
a score on the
confusing
board
the last time
quickly,
I tried it. It's
suffer
pretty
to
straightforward.
that
I just
energy
don't.
dwindling that
I don't agree
suspect
with
is
some
happening right
aspects of it personally.
The lure goes down.
I
but
don't
he
think
doesn't
I like
advance that
bomb carrier
bomb
being
into
hidden.
the
I think that's kind of wild.
doorsteps of the Believe the Hype
And
base.
then
So,
I don't like the game ending
continuing
on a tie.
with that advantage, whether it's in the scoreboard or just in the neutral game. The Complexion's looking to rewrite the wrongs as he takes down one. Good damage out into that second player in the generator as Facty looks to chase it out, but Facty is the only player left alive for Believe the Hype.
So
They have not been able to get it together here in game 3. That's been the narrative. It's been 3 down throughout.
He's doing a fantastic job by himself, though. Almost takes down another. Definitely at least bought some time for the rest of the team
he
to
is
move
10
off
and 6
spawn. But
right
you're
now.
right, they have not been able to play their game. Magico's in their base. Might just get a double kill, but unfortunately the windmill is powering the entire lobby right now. The server
Yeah, you could be getting a lot more shot kills.
feeling good after that one, but looks like the rest of Luminon kind of ready to pick up the pieces here. Might even be able to turn this into another bomb arm. They're remaining very patient, though, like we saw in the first round.
Still a lot of time left. It almost feels like it would be at the halfway mark based on all the action that we've seen, but they still have 8 minutes left. Do you believe the Hype should start to get
Good
things
kill.
going? But if lore keeps heating up, it's going to be tougher and tougher to do so. But Complexion does clean up on that damage. Magico with another camo grab. It's been all alpha in game 3.
It really has, and I want to say it's Strikey that's 364. He's 10-4 right now, and to me, he's their X factor. Like I said, this guy can shoot with the best of them. He's extremely individually talented, and when he's on fire and infusing this team with energy, this is a scary Luminon roster. Magico sees enemies falling all around him, finds a back smack, but he gets taken down.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a sight for sore eyes, clean eyes, great eyes. As soon as that player for
just
Alpha
get
turned
booted
the
out of
corner
full
in the
screen,
generator,
bro.
he sees a ragdolling, cartwheeling member of Believe the Hype. Fall
Why
to
can I
his
not
feet
full screen it, dude?
as Magico
What is
now
going on?
P1 has
Oh, 'cause I
support
got a
there.
fucking bracket ad, dude.
Front,
Oh my god, get
bottom
out of
mid
here, man.
As he works his way into the generator, throwing out some chase grenades, and he connects on it. Unbelievable. Already dealing out damage on that second player across the map. The pressure has been too strong for Believe the Hype to handle. The Alpha Luminon throughout the entirety of game number 3 have had a numbers advantage. This might be the first time they do fall, though, and it is. So now is Believe the Hype's chance to advance on the map. It's right there at the 50-yard line. What can Believe the Hype do with it?
Got to do a lot with it. They need to get top control and need to start slaying out. Little Gator's not having a great game so far. 4-13. Needs to get into his flow state. We know he's capable of more,
Terrible
but so
death by
far,
Gators.
Alpha Luminon have kept him at bay. Gunny needs to also be a good leader in this moment. I don't want him to start ragging on his teammates that they need to do more. I think he needs to be a good leader to keep his team on the right foot.
Strikey goes down in the generator, but so too does
He
Little
doesn't need to be a
Gators.
leader at all.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I
And
wasn't
get
gonna
back
say
on
anything,
his
but I didn't
feet,
really like that
falls back
commentary.
to the respawn screen. Gun Collection with a threat seeker.
That
up. Does
APG
connect here on
specifically
HCS
said like he doesn't
366.
want Gunny to lead the team.
Identifying where he's going.
That
but he
whole-
loses
that whole
track of him
statement he
after
made
the
was a
threat
little
seeker
wild.
dissipates after about 5 seconds. Now looking across the map towards the fridge, getting some good shots down onto him. There's that initial player that he first. Oh, that's actually a different player. So the bait and switch executed with a vengeance there. as
Experience
Lure
is a comb
finds
life
another
gives
one
you
and
after
might
you lose
prevent
your
Believe
hair,
the
bro.
Hype from
Why
grabbing
does that
camo. He
fucking
does.
saying go
All
so
4
hard?
go
What the
down for
fuck?
Believe the Hype. Alpha grabs this camo, or at least they should. And it feels like things are starting to fall apart a little bit.
Yeah, now BTH forced to play defense here. They should know camo's on the way, so they have elected to sit back and probably try to bait these doorways, get some grenades down. But look at this, there's too many members. The problem is the bomb hasn't moved, but maybe Alpha don't care. They've decided to just slay out and apply the pressure. It feels like one member of Luminon should have backtracked for the bomb in that moment. They might have been able to score another.
Twitch is busted.
Very
What do you
interesting
mean?
to note how content Alpha Luminon are to just keep that bomb in neutral position.
bet that's
Lure now,
Gators.
the last player alive, and we just keep referencing how, despite what feels like a steamroll of slays in favor of Alpha Luminon, they're only up by 1. And with 5
Yours
minutes left,
just
all it
living,
would
bro.
take is just one time that Believe the Hype can earn a team wipe to get themselves back on stable ground. But in that
Still
moment,
alive.
3 fall for each team, and Lure gets a little bit of a sneak route going towards the base as we take a
What
look
the hell
at
was
how
that?
Ocean Pit looks like My
What?
Street celebrating a win on
What?
Their side of the floor as Sirion looking to stay alive. Push that bomb out a little bit.
I thought the game
further,
ended
but
or
3
something.
I thought so. I thought we
for
just
Believe
fast
the
forwarded
Hype.
or some shit. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, that was a quick glimpse into the Mind Freak series. Mind Freak did win game number 2. That's tied 1-1 in that series. We'll keep an eye on that as much as we can. This war continues to wage on Aquarius, and
This
this
ain't much
might
of a
be
war
another
right
war.
now,
It's
dog.
4 dead, and the bomb is here. Bacti forced to come off spawn and try to get some hero grenades, but Sirion spawns on the other side, but he's got too many players in front of him, and just like that, Alpha Luminon are in full control. Believe the Hype are really
Not the way you wanted to kick off the end game as we approach the 4-minute mark. Believe
Dude,
the
I'm pretty
Hype
sure this
are
is
down
still the
0-2.
same
And
life
if
for
you one
Leor.
thing, Eli,
He's been alive
down
forever.
by 2, but they've maybe shown us something or put one on the board. This is
Dude, they're having the same mistakes they've been using. Telling them about like Gators will like die to like a random ass nade or like do overchild, and Bacti's just too slow on the map.
Connect on it as he'll fall,
I think Gunny
but
sometimes
that's
like
a net win
doesn't
for
push until his
Alpha
team
Luminon in the
pushes.
sense that they continue
really
to
slow.
push that bomb into the base of
It's like the
BTH.
same shit that they've been having issues with.
BTH have very little time to work with to make this happen. It's already hard enough to arm 1 bomb with several minutes, but now you've got to arm 2 just to force that OT. And Alpha content to just control the map. I mean,
Yeah,
Leor,
Alpha's just
look at the
controlling everything, dude. Like, no
communication,
matter
his
where they are on
falls,
the map, they're
shots
getting the
are as
kills.
well. Perfect double kill, shot caller, Leor on fire.
Very
And they've
terrible
already
routes on
forgot
the
that
map
game
by
1 even
BTH.
happens. They're
It's
on a
12 and 20.
This is looking like almost like a King of the Hill type strat where you're just playing Team Slayer the rest of the way. 3:10 left on
It
the
won't
clock.
load for most people. I don't like to hear that.
Just as I say that, Leor does advance the bomb again into the generator. Eli, have we seen the bomb
7 and 20,
once
12 and
in
20.
Alpha Luminon's base? I don't even think that Believe the Hype has had a chance at arming it.
I don't think so either. I mean, the slays are heavily in favor of Alpha Luminon.
Yo,
BTH
Dino,
have had
what's
a
good,
hard
brother?
time
How we
just
doing, man?
existing on the map. And Rorsch gonna move this bomb even further. Love the disengage with the thrust there. After he recognized there was
Oh,
too
I hear
many
the comms,
players.
bro.
BTH
Put me on the
have
comms.
cleared their side. At
Halo
least a
makes me
couple
so
players.
toxic.
I knew that was
Yeah, but
Gators.
who's
Halo.
gonna move the bomb? You left
Bro,
the
I
bomb
can
on your
just
base,
tell. I'm
boys.
just
What are
telling
we
you.
doing?
I knew that was Gators. 8 and 21.
I believe the Hype just seem all out of sorts right now, and with 2:30 left
He's just
on the
overshadowing.
clock,
Oh no.
Just
like,
way
no,
too
there's
much
enough time
overtime.
left, and speaking of time, this might be it. No, huge play there from Sirion, helps take down 3, and now all 4 for Alpha. You gotta get out of the base. You gotta try to find a way to advance this one quickly, and now you're gonna have to be forced into an overextension, Eli, where the other team expects the push into an attempted arm.
I think Alpha
Bacti
Luminon
was-
are just
was a wasted
far
nades.
too comfortable right now.
Oh, no.
Bacti, you cannot lose that.
Bro, that happens to Facti a lot,
I
by
was
the way.
gonna say, there you go, Brent.
That was bad.
Like a lot. Like even like by me sometimes. Like I don't know what the issue. I think he said he has a new controller. He said he has a new controller that he hasn't dialed in yet.
This
That's what
could
he
be a
said.
2-1 game with
On
145
AVG's
left on the
stream before.
clock, and I hate to just break
said,
it
like,
down to one gunfight.
I think he got the game
this
certain
high
hour or
level of
something.
Halo, that's sometimes what it comes down to.
That's his
There's
excuse.
clearly something
Can't really be like
bothering Believe the
saying
Hype right
that.
now, and I don't think they're not going to be able to.
I mean,
right
I
this
find
ship
hard to
here
believe
and
somebody
now.
at
They're
his
gonna have to right
level
this
is
ship
losing every
between
single one of those, or
this
the majority
game
of them.
and next. If you're in
He's
Gunny's
using a
shoes here,
lot
you've got
of
to
those.
just get the
That's
team's
what I'm
head
saying.
back on
I
straight.
don't.
This one is definitely going to Luminon, as BTH
Oh,
have
boy,
just
hanging in there. What's going on, Dino? You
been
good, bro?
outclassed in about every way this game. We know they're capable of
I'm
more,
glad to
though,
hear you
so
hanging
we'll
in
have
there
to see if they can bring
regardless. Gotta keep
Double
going,
kill,
brother.
double kill. That feels like all I've been seeing. But there have been a few. Gunflexion, I feel like he's doing everything he can. He's positive too. He needs much more from the rest of his teammates as well.
Gunny 27 and 25 with the way this game's going is actually impressive. I can only assume that's him.
It's like on a pit CTF. Yeah, maybe you get
It
a
is,
team
I
wipe,
think.
but it's just to clear the base and reset things. Every time we've seen a little bit of offense and some slays from Believe the Hype, as a Boltru comes through, not sure how that got achieved, but we'll take it nonetheless. But again, every time it feels like Believe the Hype are earning
Dude,
the slays they
14 and
need
26,
just to
9
clear
and
the base. There's
26.
30 seconds left. This one is over.
Yeah, whenever they got any kills, they were unable to move the bomb forward. But I mean, this was just a masterclass from Luminon. You can see each of their Spartans moving with incredible confidence as well. Coming off spawn, curb sliding out of the base, flying into the action. These guys are not afraid of BTH right now. And it felt like after that Solitude game, you know, Alpha could have crumbled, but they were confident in their
Yeah,
ability
Alpha
to come
definitely
back
brought
and
it this
putting them on
map. I ain't even gonna lie, dude.
On display indeed. A game 1 win. And the way those grins came across the face for Alpha Luminon kind of feels like they're at a stage where they're just playing with their food.
Honestly. And BTH just need to
hope BTH
to take a deep breath here. I mean, if you're the coach, you've got to get these guys to find their baseline, find their comfort zone, and then also get.
If I go fucking, what do you go, like 10 and 25?
Next game, not too much.
If I go 10 and fucking 25.
They entered game 2 with too much hype.
10 and 27. We're down fucking 1-2, bro. Oh my god, this is a big test of the mental, that's for sure.
As Luminon have just been running the show.
Yeah, Gunny 30 and 27.
With a pop-off game over double positive, 32 and 16 with 14
drug test
assists,
for the HCS, I doubt it, bro. I gotta move myself back over here, bro, because can I block the stats? Never mind, I'll just stay where I'm at. I'm just sick of this fucking bracket ad, dude.
We set our sights to game
Can't
number
get rid of
4.
it, right? Chat can be open and full.
But maybe my old eyes were deceiving me.
Just don't want the fucking
be on
bracket
recharge.
ad, dude. That's really
and
annoying.
what a sight for sore eyes that would be for Believe the Hype, is they seemingly need a little.
I think Shopify's playing. I think.
I don't really want to miss the last map here, but I'm gonna open up Shopify.
Yeah. Shopify versus Cloud9.
We'll throw this on and we'll hop back, chat. The main Halo stream isn't working. The quality of it is definitely weird.
Almost feel like so much has happened on the map that we haven't even really had an opportunity to peek in and see what's going on cycle screen, and we're not even going to get the opportunity here. Because Shopify Rebellion will close out the game. And he hits the shot, although it might not even have counted on the scoreboard. But what does count on the scoreboard is Shopify Rebellion 1 to the good.
There's APG saying,
but certainly is a statement
he's
of
not happy.
intent towards the other team, because they learned a very valuable lesson. Do not allow so much freedom with the sniper rifle for the Shopify Rebellion roster.
Sister-in-law had severe.
So terrifying when they did have control of it.
Baby at 26 weeks.
C9
Okay, it was stressful.
Competitive for large portions.
Damn, bro, I'm sorry to hear that, Tino. Hoping for the best for you and your family, man.
To capitalize, to hurt you, they'll make you pay. And that's what we've seen.
That's scary as fuck, though, honestly. What is, if you don't mind me asking, what? I mean, I'll just look it up. I don't need to make you elaborate in chat.
At 6K for Royal 2, and on the other side of things, Collect was struggling again, just under 4K for his team. Needs to increase his influence and his output on the map.
All right, so that's the first expected map mode going in favor of Shopify Rebellion. That one gets ticked off the list, but now the big question mark heads towards Slayer Aquarius, where I believe this series is going to be won or lost for Cloud9. If they can take this one, it gives them a real opportunity, because
Makes
they
me
can get to
uncomfortable,
Opal Recharge, one of their best maps and modes, and maybe, just maybe, get to that Game 5 of Slayer Solitude.
The whole series might rest on Game 2.
Well, Dino, kick back, relax, and enjoy some HCS with your favorite streamer here. Hopefully get the mind off a little bit, bro. I'm sure they're in the best hands that they will be.
Every series, if you can pick up an objective along the way, you'll win your series. But for Cloud9, with the way Game 1 went, they definitely have more than a chance.
Definitely, they're playing well, they're playing together, they are not giving too much to Shopify Rebellion. I just think there needs to be a little bit more control of those power weapons. The sniper rifle kind of got away too easily for me. Sure, there was a nade here or there, and you saw Frosty in those final moments was able to escape, get down bottom middle on those shields, but
Who's doing my son is end of October, so it has me more stress.
Let him disappear, let him get away with a sniper rifle.
So this advice is cliche, but it's like I definitely
Let's shut him down immediately rather than allowing him to suddenly get behind you.
like don't.
And then you are down.
I hate giving advice. Like, it's obviously not advice. Like, you're not asking me for advice, but it's like, if it's out of your control, just fucking keep faith and keep going. Like you said, you're hanging in there, so I'm confident you're already doing that, bro. But like I said, bro, everybody's in the best hands they can be, bro.
We did see Shopify Rebellion
Hoping for the best.
FaZe last event, and sadly only Royal 2 was the member that was above.
But stress is an appropriate reaction, I'd say.
Everyone struggled when it came to Aquarius Slayer against FaZe, which I guess is a little bit of a surprise, but again, if you look at the success we just saw from Shopify Rebellion, mainly focused around sniper
AIO?
power weapon control, map control, Aquarius sometimes can just get away from you if you fall behind. It can get a little bit snowbally, and perhaps FaZe just had that little bit of extra control in the early stages.
Bro, I'm starving, bro. I got a burger in the fridge. Should I go heat that shit up?
For Sab, on Cloud9, he is going to be the man to watch yet again for this roster on this map and mode. But again, no one has been above 1K.
Oh wait, did the last map for BTH start yet?
So we're looking at a Slayer game, which is bad for both teams.
All right, I'll leave this on. I'm gonna go do that.
Must be said for Aquarius.
Optic
like you
won
say,
3-1 against
there are no
Envy, the
pro
first
weapons
match of the
power-ups.
day. Next match is
Really,
in an
you
hour
do
on
have
mainstream, so
once
probably
the
after this one, I
top
imagine.
the main
Chat, I'll
card,
be
you
right
have
back. I'm gonna crank the
Rockets
volume
and
up. I'm gonna go heat up a
Snipers.
burger
So
real quick. I'll
when
be
you
RB.
have a good opening break. You can
Brent,
then
keep him busy.
What we saw in the previous game, and it's going to keep going. 8-2 now, another double from Abvavg. Lottie was asking, you know, how was he playing in the previous? Well, now we're getting to see him on our screens, on the main stage, and seeing how he fares, not just against any odd team, it is against Shopify Rebellion, one of the best teams.
For Shopify Rebellion, it is really the question, Dan. Where are they on the trajectory from our first major? Are they trending upwards or downwards? Because, of course, the last one, they beat Optic Gaming, but they fall to FaZe. So lots of question marks still around this team. Are they able to get the job done over the likes of Optic Gaming in the big series when they get to a grand finals? And this is the perfect time to answer those questions.
Yeah, and often I would sometimes put it down to game types and say, yeah, you know, maybe the game types just weren't in their favor. But when you've lost to Optic now across several best of sevens, that's when you start to be concerned of, you know, do Optic just have our number when we get to these best of sevens? Because they beat them in the best of fives, which sometimes can be very dependent on the map schedule. However, when it gets to best of 7, you've got that extra little bit of leeway, and maybe Optic's map pool is just a little bit deeper than Shopify's, or it was at the previous events. Perhaps that's something they've been working on coming into this one.
I think you make a great point. You do have that in the best of 7, that little bit more margin for error. You can drop that extra game that would be proven a little bit too costly in the best of 5, but at the moment, a 2-kill advantage for Cloud9. Boobadooboo and Sab will fall, as will Avusi, so Royal 2 will venture forward over towards bottom Carbine. Player sliding out towards front yellow as well. Last shot's got the camouflage. It's back-to-back now for Shopify Rebellion. So just like that, power-up's being scooped up, and Shopify Rebellion doing a lot better job of navigating the map.
Going to be another camouflage to work with here for Shopify. Remember, there was an 8-kill lead for Cloud9, and that has very quickly disappeared.
Uh-oh! I'm mad at Frosty. I'm upset.
Hey, as long as the kills go in your favor,
nope,
you don't need the overkill. He might care about it later on, but he's like, I did almost have an overkill on main stage, didn't I, Frosty?
Can I talk to you and break you down and take you to my head lore?
Let's just take a minute.
My head lore.
Yep.
Last shot and breaking shot are both brothers. They just don't know it. That's my head lore.
Long lost brothers.
It's the Shot brothers.
Yeah, I can see it happening. Both very good at Halo, so that helps. It does back up your theory. At the moment, Last Shot has not needed backing up at all. He has instead just been a one-man army pushing, trying to find these Cloud9 members who are a little bit all over the place, but finally gets called out, and it's still going to be a Cloud9 advantage, but only by 1.
The game has slowed down considerably here as well. Both teams acutely aware of the stakes, as it will. 3 dead for Cloud9.
I'm back with some sustenance. What did I miss? Why does it say
now,
streams
Shopify
tweaking, bro?
Might want to go to BTH fast because they're coming. They have a listening going.
Don't tell me stream's fucking chalked.
Let me see.
It says my bitrate's fucked, which means OBS is tweaking. Anyways, chat, if y'all can hear me, I return with sustenance.
You're late.
I'm not even running a game, bro. It has to be an OBS problem.
I don't like how Barris is coaching this. No, I don't like that. I don't like some of the shit he's saying. No, I don't like that at all. He's like, he probably went a cat. No, leave that out.
Looks perfect here. Okay, thank God. It says YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, but Twitch says excellent, bro. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, OBS has been giving me so much problems.
Estoy viendo tu cruce, Leo. Estoy viendo tu cruce, Roche. Hay uno, gracias. Muchas gracias. Voy. Sí. Voy, Roche. Mírame dónde estoy, ahí voy.
Tweaked out for a second when you went. Yeah, something's definitely up with the YouTube stream, bro. I'll open it up on mine, see what it looks like. Shut the fucking bug flying around my burger, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the quality looks a little bit off on the YouTube stream.
Is it watchable?
Yeah, it's watchable. It's just like the quality's worse.
I just opened it. It looks great. So what the F is the deal,
maybe
bruh?
it's on my PC. Like on my PC, it looks a little bit like chopped a little bit. I don't
On
know.
my phone, it looks great. The game sounds crackling because that's the listening. Yeah, no, that's not me. That's the LVT listening. Did you get a code for BF6? No, I didn't try either. I'd like one though.
One's hitting you across, across.
Batteries. He's on batteries.
One's hitting your half wall right now.
Half wall and red chairs. Half wall and red chairs. One more. Hey, got it.
Ballage, just one.
Weak bottom red, top red. There's two in top red.
Yo, half wall, Vic.
Top red, guys.
One shot.
I hear you. Top gold, one shot.
Still two top red.
I got one. Got one here. One shot goes stairs. One shot goes stairs.
Red chairs, Josh. Three dead. One top white, let's get top white.
There's two on the map. One up. Three up.
I hear top
I just want to see.
Can I look my pipe door? On the top, one shot.
They're gonna be pipes.
Spaced out right now.
One shot.
Half wall.
Top white.
Dude, Bacty, you see that?
I just barely caught a glimpse of it. He lost that.
Yeah. What? No.
Vic, regrésate si quieres, güey.
See, if I was Bacty, I would bring like 2 controllers. I'd bring the controller I was good with previously. Just
Boys through to the play.
It might have just reconnected. Let's see if it worked on Twitch.
As Believe the Hype back against the wall now, staring at a deficit in the series and the game, and already round number 2.
Come on,
10
baby.
seconds
Come
to
on, baby.
Alpha
Come
Lumen's
back.
Name. And if I had to, I hate doing this,
it
Eli.
came back for me on
It
both
really
ends.
comes down to a couple of
Twitch
just
says
missed
unstable. YouTube
shots.
says good connection.
On the
What is
left
going
side.
on, dog?
I hate to just break it down to such a simple concept. Missed shots. I mean, it's gotta be
OBS
more
is
than that,
literally
but
cooking
I really
me,
feel
dude.
like for Believe the Hype, it has come down to just a couple of gunshots that.
Dude, is
I feel like
YouTube?
they normally
Why
hit
did it
online.
show a green screen for me? I don't know what's going on, bro.
On top of that, their assist column
OBS is literally destroying me
disastrous.
right now.
1, 5, 3. I mean,
I'm gonna have to
an entire
troubleshoot this
round
and
of
figure out
oddball,
what's
and we've
wrong,
got this
dude.
few assists. They're clearly not working together. They're clearly not looking at the same things. This map is all about crossing with coordination. Like, if you're gonna cross
I
from
hear sound
tower
on your Twitch
to
stream.
top A, you need a person to shoot off the guy top glass. You need someone to then follow up on the play through long haul and kill that player. But we're just not seeing that type of coordination out of Believe the Hype,
I'll
and
give
it's
it
kind
one
of
more
expected,
second
right? I
chance.
mean, they're a brand new team. They don't have a lot of reps together.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alpha
have
Lumen
to.
have these